Am I doing the intro?
Yes. Do an intro.
Alright. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Chill Zone, and today we're joined by myself, fucking
Cares with the K.
Zavo, fucking Zypher, and
Big
MVP
man
Elliot.
Elliot.
Leave me last. Leave me like that.
We're joined through Discord with Enid, Hamster, and Waffle Eater, and yeah, but basically we're
Special K.
talking about, I don't know, drama shit.
Yeah. So we made a little list, and we're sort of going to go through them and kind of just waffle a bit, like
Yeah,
so,
literally.
sort of just give our opinions on it. There's going to be situations where, for example, Kieran's given a fresh perspective on a situation, and there'll be a situation where
That's not happening.
Kieran's basically going to say about 4 words this entire thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, the first
Probably.
thing is like plans for this little like channel podcast, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, the name, the Chill Zone. I think it's a good name. I mean, it's all right. I mean,
Yeah. I think it's good.
we spent like a good hour genuinely.
Yeah,
I
trying
swear.
What should we
Like,
call it?
Me and Typho just said like, Zava, you're smart, and Zava was just like,
It
not
was just
sure.
sat there like, I don't have any ideas.
Have a clue.
Obviously, we are aware that the podcast is going to get a bit of backlash if you can.
Yeah.
Call it that. I don't even know if you can call it backlash.
Specifically,
really.
Mythical and Aawn. You'll get like 50
Yeah.
dislikes probably from their behalf.
Oh, and there's a little lapdog. I mean, then again,
Yeah.
me saying that, I've kind of asked for it, but yeah. So
Mm.
that is obviously one of the topics we'll speak about. But genuine question: this is the first time I've asked this. Do we actually have any plans for this like channel/group thing?
I think it should just be like whenever there's drama, or if there's anything that's really significant to talk about, then just come on.
We
and
get views. Hey.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's gonna do it. Like, I mean, you can sort of see it in the about section of the channel. Like, we're just gonna speak about topics that are kind of relevant to us and something. big and
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
and
I mean,
sort of
at this point, we're literally like drama magnets anyway. Like, so many people just like
Yeah, I
come
mean,
to us and just start attacking us for stupid things.
The thing is,
Yeah.
like, let's say Aawn, for example, he's just gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, you're just playing the victim card now, really, aren't you?" Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not always you. I mean, it's not like
For
you
like-
chose
no,
to come in Zava's
like-
live chat or anything, but
They're just gonna say that you're like ass licking Elliot, like.
Yeah,
fuck
Yeah,
off.
like,
And then when I
like,
see
but the
someone
thing is,
go-
I can say the same thing to him. I could say, but doesn't that mean you're licking Rick's ass? Because
see, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
same thing.
So okay, so for people that don't understand the story, Mythical made a random video on me, genuinely out of nowhere, over a situation that happened a good 2 months prior, between me, Mythical, and Kitters. And essentially, I responded within a day just because there was an allegation in that video just wasn't true. Bearing in mind he's made that allegation in the past as well. And then Zavo decided to like make a video, and you can give your like side and stuff like that in a minute. But like,
yeah.
and then essentially implying that he was defending me, which obviously I respect. But now it's got to the point where just because he's just choosing to agree with me, he's being accused of arse licking me.
Yeah.
For no reason, and it makes no sense. Like,
I know.
Like,
it baffles me.
yeah, so like basically what happened was Elliot was already in this drama with Mythical and Kays, like he was just, you know, attacking him for little things. There was like, you know, Kays' videos he was making on Mythical, you had Elliot's videos, and then I just like, it wasn't that I was jumping in entirely, a lot of it was just giving my perspective. So like I
Yeah.
looked at his content, I was like, this really needs addressing because it's at the point where my friends are being fucking accused of all kinds of stupid shit that literally needs summing up because it was getting on my mind. So I was like, I'll make a rant channel specifically for venting things. So I went ahead and did that, and obviously the first drama video was on Mythical, and like as I said, the purpose was to vent my opinions. It wasn't to start drama, as he calls it. And basically from there on, I was just talking. Obviously, I respect Elliot's side. I reacted to the video that Mythical made on Elliot, and you know, wanted to break down the poor qualities with it. But a lot of it was also like talking about things that were just not good at all about his overall content. Like, it's not like I went full ham on and said, you know what, I'm Elliot's mate, so you're a fat cunt. You know what I mean? It was like, I actually respect, like, there is some times where his content has been alright, like, I'll say that, but it's not regular enough. A lot of it is just it's
complete shit.
yeah, it's just feeding off of other people. So I was just like, I had to make a video, and the thing is with Aawn and like Mythical, they both see it as like, oh my god, you're such a retard. If you've made a first video, that means you're starting drama. But like, it literally doesn't. Like, it depends which way you take it, doesn't it? Because
Who
a
made
lot
the
of
first video?
yeah,
Mythical.
I mean, it started
yeah, my video
necessarily
wasn't
with
necessarily the
Mythical making a
first.
video on me. Obviously, like Xavier making his video is technically getting him involved, but the thing is, I mean, judging by Mythical's logic, I'm a public figure, so
Yeah.
that gives him enough reason to make a video.
He didn't have a
Which is
fucking
fair enough.
reason. It's not like, oh, he made some stupid claims that I'm gonna
Mythical
mention in
didn't
the
have a
video.
reason to make a video on Josh TV and that Warren Nation.
No,
guy.
I swear
Exactly,
though,
it's just
he
talking about
can't say
random
we're
stuff.
milking him though. He can't say we're milking him because like he's been milking Josh for the last fucking 6 months or whatnot. I don't know.
I know, it's fucking pathetic. You
I was
go
gonna
to his
say-
channel, like, you know, like
My
when you
final
see
video
people
on Josh TV. Waits a few months, there's another fucking video. Sorry guys, I'm making another video on this Josh TV because he's done some pretty stupid shit. Like fucking
And
hell.
he did the video with me on Josh as well.
Yeah.
Video with me, sorry, on Josh. What was I gonna say? So a point that I would make if I cared enough to go and make like a rant, like an exposed video, if you will. On Mythical, one point I would make is the fact that I feel like he leeches off Zev quite a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
about a year ago, Zev made a video sort of called "Why the Drama Between MVP and Mythical is Pointless," and obviously, if you look in his channel recently, he's done.
Wait, give me a minute, guys. I'm just gonna go for a fat.
Yep. Cut off.
If you look on his channel, he's done the exact same thing between Josh and Warren. He's literally titled it the exact same as well.
Yeah.
And I think so. When Zev made his video on me, I think part of the video was the whole Fortnite thing. Mythical's, I think, completely robbed that idea as well. And I just think when it comes to him trying to upgrade his content, he's doing it because other people are doing it and not because he actually wants to and that he cares about.
Yeah. What do you mean, like kind of like
viewers.
a peer pressure thing? He just sees other people doing that, so he just like yeah. It's the same thing with the sub count thing. Like I don't have the solid proof for this, but you did tell me that you and Kiz have caught him like his subscribers going up after someone else has for like a week of no sub growth whatsoever, and then it just goes up by like 10 or something.
I mean,
It was a ghost poo. I thought and nothing came out. Felt nice.
Oh.
This is Kiers' input, guys. No, so about a year ago, if you will, so this is like when my channel started picking off, if you will, and seeing as like in January when the beef started, he was there like, I remember saying it in his first podcast on me, he was there like, oh, he's never going to overtake me in subs, blah blah blah. When it got to the point where I was actually outgrowing him for about 3 days straight, and the gap really started closing.
Yeah.
This is when the whole sub for sub rampage sort of happened. He started like his sub counts started going fucking mental, and at that time the sub counts weren't abbreviated, so I had the sub comparison, and I think at this time this was the time that I actually cared, just because I wanted to prove him wrong, and I just sort of see his ego get hurt, if you will.
Yeah.
And
I think I still do.
In one of my videos, I remember exposing him for gaining like 9 subscribers in a minute.
Fuck what?
What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
unrealistic.
So I showed the maths on the screen as well.
Yeah.
I think it was the Dear Mythical, you got hashtag baited, which is a trend we'll actually speak about in a minute. Actually,
Yeah.
But yeah.
My baiting plan didn't work.
Oh yeah. We're not gonna disclose that, but yeah.
At that point, we were talking like 700 subscribers, I swear.
Oh
And he's
god.
getting 9 subs in a minute. Like, it's just so unrealistic. And like every time he gets accused with proof, I mean, there's enough proof to suggest that he is subbotting or he does have alternate accounts, etc. He just says, "Oh, the proof doesn't mean anything," or he will just sit and waffle about it and being like,
No,
"Well,
the thing is though,
and then the next video he's like, "Where's the proof?" I'm like,
you can't say there's no proof if you're just gonna shut off all proof that comes your way because the proof's been given. You're just fucking denying it. It's like you can't expect any
give him
proof.
one piece of proof. He's like, no, that's not real proof. That's fucking fake. Give me some more proof. And you basically just feed him more proof, and then he's just like, no, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real.
Alright, I'm starting to feel this this thing's just gonna be mythical based, and his ego's gonna be massive after this. So,
I know. Yeah.
let's give Zoe for a chance to talk about YBR Chopper, I think it is.
Yeah, we can always
Yeah,
sidetrack and sort of segue between targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zypher.
Yeah, I want to hear about this YBR Chopper.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
quite.
he
I'm
seems a
actually
bit of a
quite
prick because like this guy
he
like
is.
he's saying the N word and that, and personally, I know he thinks he's so cool. He's like you said in your other video, him like kissing his like whoever it was, just trying to make himself look like some like gangster in like New York.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
Even though he's just a fucking puff.
I
Let's be
know.
realistic.
I think this all links down to just weird kids trying to act hard on the internet.
It's become
Yeah.
a trend, hasn't it, over the last 10 years, hasn't it? Like something about kids
Yeah.
being bold by
Yeah,
the
he had
screen.
like little
Wait,
kids,
I was gonna get his
Sophie
Discord.
Fucking hell,
I was gonna get his Discord and I was gonna message him a picture of a white African, and I was gonna message him. This is a picture of an African. Because he's African, does that mean he's black?
Nope.
No.
And
The thing is,
The logic's
with
fucked
basically
though.
like,
to prove his point of him saying, I'm Latino, so I can say the N word. If he was born in slavery times, would he have been a slave? No, he wouldn't
No.
have. So I don't think he's as the place to say the N word. If he has
Yeah,
family,
exactly.
if he has like ancestors that were slaves, fair enough. Then maybe he might,
Yeah,
you know,
that's more reason.
get an N word pass because that's good reasoning because his family suffered from that. But
Yeah. That's the
you can
thing,
just
though.
tell that his family is just full of like he's not Latino.
They
He's
just
probably
seem like
got, I don't know,
regular
a half
people.
Latino mum with a Latino dad. Like his family, hasn't suffered with slavery. You can just tell. He's just a white kid, born in America, trying to be a gangster.
Trying to play the gangster
Yeah.
like role or something. When he's
Like
not.
trying to be like scum gang.
the thing is, I'm trying to work out the benefit of why they actually do it. Like,
I
what
don't
are they getting
know.
out of it?
I think it's just other than like looks online, just looking, you know, big and all that. I don't see what else they gain from it.
I don't know if it's an ego thing or
Nothing
what.
really.
Like,
Yeah,
Well,
he
who's that
definitely has
shoe
to be-
shots kid as
for
well,
sure.
like licking his arsehole?
For sure, because like he obviously has an ego. If he actually asks people, if you're gonna do a feature with me, you have to pay $20. Who's gonna do that?
Oh, fucking saw that. I was like,
I'm
anyone
sorry.
can do what he's doing.
You know, you want to know the ironic side to that though is like, oh, only get on a song if you have the money. I'm like, bro, you don't have the money. You said you're fucking broke yourself. Like you're asking for money. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
told
he's
us
in
apparently
Texas,
his mum like
which
lost his
costs
job or
tons to
something.
live there, apparently. So
how do you expect to like? Right, like I don't even want to sound harsh, but I mean, when you talk about like $20 or £20 for a collab, and I swear his following isn't what you would consider £20 worth. Like
I
when you
know.
think about like what the other person is going to benefit from making the video with it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Mm.
The other
I'm
person's
not
gonna
gonna
get
gain
shit
anything
out
from
of
having a
that.
YBR chopper feature, am I?
and the thing is, if they're meant to be friends, why do you feel the need to charge them? Like, 'cause that's like if I said like, oh yeah,
Like-
you three have got to, you know, we've all got to like pay, just grow up, like.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
Zavo.
Yeah.
Zavo, do you want to feature on a diss track with me?
What?
Feature on a diss track.
What would it be
On
about who?
On who? Spill the tea. On
We
who?
Wait,
already...
do you want to? I'm not actually asking you. Wait, do you want to feature on a diss track with me? Just say yes.
Okay, yes, fair.
Alright, pay up 40 quid now.
Uh,
Fucking
I'll
pay this
pass.
Oh, God.
Depends on the diss track too. I might.
Cough it up. Give me my 40 quid.
Cough up your mum's
He just
fucking
starts, like,
credit
actually
card
coughing.
details and give me.
If you want a hook, then that's 90, mate. No exceptions, mate.
So you gotta get on my diss track. You're gonna give me your mum's fucking credit card details, right?
Can we just like? Can we just? Can we just appreciate Kieran's logic? So he
If you want to get on a diss track with me, you better become a Club Penguin mod.
I
was
just
gonna-
think it's dumb, really, though, because I was saying, well, like Will said, like Zavo said, he said on the comment section underneath the discussion tab, he was like, "Do you really think that highly of yourself about the whole paying system to be in a feature?" And then YBR Chopper came back with something like, "Oh, well, I only do features with people who can actually rap unlike you or something like that."
Get mythical.
I actually didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Have you not
I
seen that?
put you
Yeah,
in your
sorted out.
pain. They say life is a game. Oh, fucking hell, you can rap.
Whoa!
Whoa.
It's like easy and what? Easy and crazy.
Easy and crazy does rhyme,
Oh.
you fucking retard.
Shows how much you know about rapping.
The fact that he went to the #1 website that I literally claimed that he would probably go to get his rhymes, which was Rhyme Zone. Of course he fucking wouldn't. And
I'm not gonna lie, I use Rhyme Zone.
I
I'm not
do,
gonna
I
lie.
do, but the thing is, I don't just take full, logic from that website. Like, he went to it and said, oh, look, it says right here, crazy and
Yeah.
easy rhymes, so that means it does. Like, can you not hear that it doesn't rhyme? Like,
Yeah,
easy and
I showed
peasy
it-
rhymes,
yeah, no,
crazy and it's
I
not.
showed it in my video. Like, it said almost rhymes at the top.
Yeah, I
I
know,
was like-
yeah. Like,
It
you've
just
got
shows
Before you
half
make a
rhymes and
point,
full
read the
rhymes.
page.
It shows how highly he thinks of that website. He must use it a lot.
Yeah. I think that's like,
Obviously.
that's why I used strangle you with a wire as a fucking insult. I mean, I would not personally use that as an
That's why
insult.
he made song, and he made the song to like basically move around the word noose
Yeah,
because he wanted to piss people off.
yeah.
So he searched up noose onto Rhyme Zone because he knew from the beginning that it wasn't going to be a
Fucking
song
like
about a
noose or
fucking
something.
Greek god. It was going to be a song about saying, put yourself in a noose.
yeah,
Because he wanted to stir up controversy, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, see,
he
this is what I don't
writ
understand.
that line first, and he writ, put yourself in a noose or whatever it was, or strangle yourself with a noose. I can't remember.
Yeah, it says like you've got nothing. You've got like all you other rappers haven't got the juice. Go kill yourself with a noose or some shit.
Yeah,
The
he
thing
writ
is-
that.
the
He
thing
writ
is-
that line first, and he
but-
searched up all of this. He searched up that on Rhyme Zone, and the first 4 words he used.
This is what I understand. Alex happened when he told Kieran to do it, and we felt quite strongly about it. And he ended up like saying, "Oh, it was out of anger," and essentially implying that in some degree he feels bad about it, and yet goes and says that in a song. Like, I don't
Yeah, but it's
understand,
not
'cause
just that. I was sent the proof
Yeah.
from you, Kieran, wasn't I, about him telling Josh to kill himself. It's like I
Yeah, I
don't
mean-
even
Yeah.
care. Just kill yourself. You can expose me. Go on. I don't care. Kill
Yeah,
yourself.
he put kill yourself on my community post. He sent me kill yourself loads of times in DM. Look, I'll read out some of these DMs now. I think I can at least.
Right.
As he's doing that, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, like,
mythical.
Mythical always says like, oh, like every time you.
Oh
expose,
yeah, no,
like,
he made a joke about Rooster's little sister dying of cancer, and this is how.
Oh
What?
god.
This is how he's.
real.
Oh no! Oh
That's
yes!
fucked.
Yeah! Oh my god! You don't know? I thought I must have told you. Basically, he was like going
No, that's the first
allegations.
I've heard of
Because I
it.
said he's a nonce about. He said 100% not proven allegations. And I put nonce. He put retard. And then I put. He put when's your dad back? And he went never hate him. And mum, you don't even know your mum and dad. I put you can't have a go if I made a rape joke and you made a joke about Rooster's dead 5-year-old little sister who had cancer, you sick fuck. He put ha 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 ha, and I put at least I didn't know my dad was a pedo. He put lol. He made a joke about rape too. I put is children dying of cancer funny. He put no, but if he's gonna make rape jokes about my sister, I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. That's him. That's
Wow.
Oh
so
what?
What a fucking.
So I
arse.
sent him again. Is children dying of cancer funny?
But no,
Hoping that
guys,
he would
it
finally.
take context. It
it's not
doesn't
funny,
mean
and-
anything.
That's 100% proven. Like screenshotted right now.
I don't understand that kid, man.
Like he literally. That's literally. He said it himself that he said that. Like, even I would never make a joke about cancer because most people in the world probably have to deal
I mean,
with
I've
someone
lost
in
a
their
friend.
family.
I've
Yeah.
lost someone to lung cancer. It was on like the 28th of July, 2016, 17. It
Oh.
was a good couple of
Oh,
years ago.
shit.
It's sad, but it's the fact that like people, you like, I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. I mean, there's ways of
What
fucking
the
doing
fuck?
that. Like,
Like,
shut up. Like, and
mate,
this kid. tries to
Everyone's
claim
got a
that-
limit.
Exactly.
This kid tries to claim that he doesn't feel any ill way about anyone he speaks. Like, just shut up.
Yeah,
It's just
like,
it's just staging, isn't it, of like looking
I
good.
think it's one of those things where you have to
Professionalism.
have that in your like description, otherwise YouTube consider it like a rant video. So I don't
Yeah,
even think
but
he.
what's worse? Like, what's worse? Saying, "Oh, your dad's a pedo." Like, you even said you hate your dad yourself. Like,
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
didn't deny that his
and
dad was a pedo, so
Rooster, his little sister, like, his poor little sister died of cancer, which is like
Yeah, just
one of the most
sick stuff.
heartbreaking things I've ever heard. And he's there making jokes about it, this and that. It's just fucking,
It's just
you got,
sick. Man.
it's
Sick.
fucking horrible.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I do genuinely get a bit uncomfortable around Rooster, and I know that's weird for a 17-year-old to be saying that.
Yeah,
but
I think you told me
some-
about this, didn't you?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of the stuff
Mm.
he's said to my friends about me, is uncomfortable. I don't want to say.
It's six pack. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so
six pack.
I may have accidentally sent a photo because it was when we first got to know each other, like as mates, kind of, and you get to that stage where you're like, oh, let's do like face reveal and whatever. I
Oh.
accidentally sent the wrong photo because it was right next to the other one. And
Of
yeah,
my 17-inch long that I used to.
no. That's mad. That is mad. No, but yeah, no, he basically said to my friend Tsunami that apparently he like ejaculated to it or something, and I
What?
just felt
Yeah, I
really
remember that. Yeah.
Fuck.
and so, but it's me.
Remember me, you, Tsunami at a party, and we were like, if we live in a house with this guy,
Yeah, I was like,
and we were like, he's not living. I remember that. Oh. I'm not on bad terms with Rooster. I'm on good terms with him, but I think even he knows he's a bit of a weird guy.
As
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as
he
I feel
sounds it. I've not even
uncomfortable,
talked to him
as much as
before.
I
He
feel
sounds
like
fucking
uncomfortable
weird.
around him, I would be happy to have him on this podcast as like an interview. Like, I think it would be sick. Obviously, as
Yeah.
long as he's not uncomfortable to be around. But like, yeah, obviously because he has gone through a lot in defense to him, and
Yeah.
there's been times. I mean, he was in beef with Mythical like before I even knew Mythical. So
Weren't he
there's
in
a lot.
Vortex?
Yeah, he was in Mythical's clan called Vortex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he got kicked because he exposed Mythical for cheating in a video they were recording.
Mm.
So I mean, that's just Mythical all over, really, isn't it?
Like, this is what I said in the video though, about back to the thing about the KYS stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I was trying to say, like, if you like meant it out of if you said it out of anger and you really didn't mean it, like you were sorry, it just slipped out, you wouldn't be
just-
going around saying it again, would you? Like, he's
like,
done it so many times since then. Like,
it
go
just
kill
shows
yourself.
who they are as a person.
Like, I wouldn't say it's because of I don't know, like, either it's just he's not a nice person, like, in general,
Well, clearly not.
or maybe
He's
it's
not
just
gonna kill
I don't know, like, maybe because I don't know if he doesn't take things in differently or whatnot, because
mean,
he
he
did admit to having
definitely
autism or something, didn't he? So
Yeah, I'm about to
yeah, but,
say.
like, he definitely
Fuck.
has something against the idea of people losing someone to whether it's suicide or cancer. Like, he definitely has some
No,
sort of
yeah.
like the thing is, he tried to
has
say
no
like
limits. Like
like
if I no, like listen, yeah. If I
Yeah.
had like a sister that, or like a brother that I was like really close to, and this and that, and say that I don't know they got kidnapped or murdered, he had no limit. He would say something about it. He'd go, at least my sister didn't get kidnapped and murdered. What should we call her? Madeline McCann? Make jokes about that, you know? Like,
Yeah, he
no
probably
fucking
would
limit.
though. That's the
Yeah,
catch.
Yeah,
the
that's what I
thing-
mean. That's
the thing
yeah,
is,
like
he doesn't
he's
think before
proven
he says stuff. That's the thing.
sometimes that.
Yeah, and then when he gets like bombarded for that, he shits himself.
yeah,
And
like
Aawn is the
backtracks and
same.
shit.
Aawn is the exact same. Like, Aawn made the video on me. Mythical shared it to his community page, which, for the record, I'm not even looking down on Aawn. That is literally how I heard of him, through Mythical, because it got recommended to me. Maybe because the title said like MVP Elliot. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be.
So I wouldn't even
No,
subscribe to him.
I made that
Unless-
video
no,
on Aaron
unless he-
ages ago
unless he
just because
added
he
me
was
in the
falling
post.
funny.
I hate the sly little, like, when people at you in video titles and stuff, because I think I had a go
Yeah.
at Red for this,
Mm.
because you
That's
know,
like a
technically, that's what I
that's a
did with
slow way of
the video.
witch hunting.
yeah, it
That's
is
a
a
sly way of
small,
witch hunting.
it is a small, like, sly way of witch hunting. Because if you tap, if it's like if the at someone and it becomes, if you tap on that, it's sending you straight to their channel.
I
Yeah.
saw that though
It cut
as
out,
as a direct link to which, but like
Yeah,
to
no,
spam
yeah,
you with
like
his alt
easy-
accounts. You know, like
Yeah,
you just literally go back to, you click on your subscriptions, because he's obviously subbed to himself with all his alt. So he clicks
100%.
onto Mythical, goes to the community tab, and just taps the link, and then you can just dislike the video just that quickly, so I'm searching and look for the video.
But the thing is, he doesn't realize that YouTube Studio Analytics, like when you talk about like video traffic, like it will like
It'll tell you the
will
source,
show
won't it?
the
Yeah.
direct link. Yeah.
Like when I've sent videos over Discord for people for my videos, like it literally says like 3 or 4 people have clicked it via Discord link, and I'm like, yep, that was because I sent it to them. Like, he don't think he thinks it through. I think he just like, you think, oh, no one will know. It'll just look like he's got a bunch of dislikes because of a bad video. Like, it's so clear. The thing is, though, it's the same thing with the likes on his videos. They always come through in the same minute, and then like people like Aawn and him are just like, but you can't say that because you're accusing him of it with no proof. I'm like, but like, the thing is, I'm not gonna sit there to literally screen record everything.
Really, like, kind of smart the other day. About basically like he uploads the video unlisted, spams it with likes, and then releases it publicly. That's why whenever you join it on release, say if you have notification on, so in case it does something stupid, you will join it and you will see 57 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 40 odd likes.
I think he does that so that, let's say I have his notifications on, and the second he uploads, I go on it and I keep refreshing and see the likes going up. It's questionable. I think he does that to sort of counter that in a way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Mythical just uploads video. Three Club Penguin mods. What the fuck? Just join me and my dad's Discord server. What?
Join my dad's Discord. I'll pass for that one, mate.
It says only under.
I don't want to get tickled.
It's like a FaceTime video call.
Mr. McLeod's kids chat.
Featuring Herbert the Herb.
Mr. McLeod's under 10s chat or something. And only little kids can
Mr.
join.
McLeod sells Mr. McLeod sells Mr. Mid fucking McNuggets beyond the sheds at Asda.
Mr. McLeod's Only Children Allowed or some shit as title.
Yeah.
Mr. McLeod, kids allowed.
No, but I actually have to show something. This is like, I wanted to bring up about the conversation on my rant channel with Aawn, because like I feel like in that mindset I was making good points, because there's some days where I don't know what to say because I'm just too knackered or whatnot, but like I said a lot of stuff to these guys and they seem to have like ended every conversation. So it started off with like Frizzly saying like at 5:28 of my little short addressing videos and like, only talking to yourself anyway. Well, not joining the call and going on a podcast with Elliot to talk about us, isn't that the same thing? I don't think an 8 minutes video is a good response to an hour video, and that wasn't even a response to his hour video. I already made like
I saw this. I replied. I was there like, so you want him to live stream?
Yeah, like no one's gonna watch that back though.
Yeah, so I mean like.
This wasn't even returned to that hour video. I made a response in terms of screenshots because I made a big comment and then I split it into screenshots because it kept getting removed from Mythical's comment section, of course. So I put it in 2 screenshots on a tweet and I said it's there for if anyone wants to see it. It's there if they want to look. But that's my response to his 1 hour thing. So I'm like, I'm not going to make another video. And I was like, right, maybe that's all over with. And then, you know, I keep getting shit posts from his second channel. Well, I'm like, well, what are you trying to do? You tried to say I start drama, but you won't fucking end it. Like,
yeah,
it's stupid.
Just there shit posting about you constantly.
Yeah, so then he went and said, go make a stream where Mythical tells you some points on Discord. If you actually won't, block them and spam them. Like, I only recall spamming Aawn because...
Wait, what the fuck happened then?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yo, if you go to like Mythical's like
is my mic working again now?
I commented on it saying
Try again.
Yeah,
right.
I commented on it.
Is my
saying,
mic working now? Right.
like,
Sorry, I kind of unplugged it. So like
I'm messaging
do
your dad for mod. Tell him to get back to me, and I'm pretty sure that it's been deleted because I can see it on there. Got no likes, no comments, no nothing. And yeah, that could be right, but I know him that he's deleted mine in the past. And also, I love that he commented on. I'm pretty sure he did this. Yeah, commented with no alert. Definitely not an alt. Commented. Wonder where you got this idea from. Cavos maybe to make himself not look bad.
See, I'm in Aawn's Discord, right? Where he posted that in self promo.
Yeah.
And I mean, in seconds, I replied, "Lol." I was like, "Lol, didn't Kavos already do this?" And I don't even remember the argument being that toxic. I was just there like, "Well, all I'm saying is you're gonna get called out for copying his idea."
Exactly. Yeah.
What is it? Oh yeah, he 3 days ago he posted a video of him slapping up the whole YouTube community.
Oh
You know
yeah.
that slapping
Ooh.
meme.
And
It's
he
just
had
like,
to beef
What?
up and just slot,
I
Josh
mean, when you
TV and
talk
fucking
about
Rooster
when
in
you
there.
talk about pointless videos and videos with no purpose, you know, that just sums it up. I mean, his main video didn't really
Oh
have a
shit,
purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
listening to more Mythical.
Like,
Yeah,
Literally,
I did that
his
in my
main
shit
video.
post. My shit post in return. I said,
Yeah.
basically, apparently shit posts are funny, and only people who like little bitches that don't have a response to
Why
it.
do I like this?
Okay,
This is a good
Because-
video. I might subscribe to Mythical.
I was messaging Zev just before the podcast started, and I've just drawn a couple of dots. So okay, so I messaged this group chat that we're in
Yeah.
about. So okay, so obviously some of you might know I'm a Fortnite YouTuber, and I'm in a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Fortnite Discords, and there's a
Yeah.
big one called Team Atlantis, and they're quite a big Fortnite clan. It's like a very popular server. I think it's got like 250,000 members or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, 117,000.
Oh yeah,
Right?
you told me about
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Yeah, so they have a lounge chat which is always active, and out of nowhere, I get pinged by this account, and they start messaging about Zev, and I'm like baffled at this point. I'm like, why is a Fortnite person in this Discord? And then he starts speaking about Aawn, and I'm there like, well, hang on a minute here, like I
Yeah.
don't really understand how you.
How
And
does he
then-
know who they are?
Wait,
Like,
I'm
the thing is,
confused.
this
What
is
the
a
fuck?
random Fortnite chat. Why would someone be bringing up two people in our community? It's
Convenient, yeah. I feel like he's only just added me to see if I'm in the server, and
yeah.
then he's used
Probably,
that to
yeah.
go to message. But he sent me some screenshots between him and this guy called Fuzz.
Oh yeah. Orn
Orn's all up his ass at the minute.
Orn made
Anyway.
videos on his channel, like a fuzz video and something to do with the Starry Clan or some shit before he removed them.
With Angelic and
That's
someone else.
100% Orn. It would be Rick trying to bait you because,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
as
be
we
one of them
said,
trying to get answers
they're
out.
trying to like give you proof or something. Did they say they were going to give you stuff for a
They were
video or
like,
some shit?
he was there like, okay, so there's a screenshot of him between him and this Fuzz kid on the 29th of December. Wait, wait, what? It says 12/29/2020, which isn't a thing. I swear.
He's trying to put. Oh no, I think I know. He's trying to like type it like the American way or some shit. Or, like,
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
month
but the thing is,
first.
but wouldn't that be the 29th of December 2020 then?
That's not even happened yet. That's
Yeah.
fucking impossible.
That is fake as fuck.
Okay, but basically,
Wait, is Milky Aawn? Is that Aawn? Or
Milky,
that's
oh
Aawn.
yeah, yeah. That's
Milky.
So basically, one of the screenshots says Aeon saying N-word. I got my popcorn right here. I'm laughing at you, clown emoji. Simple as well. Simple as hell, and in capitals, hang yourself.
Wow. I've never heard Orn say hang yourself. Like.
Yeah, no, I think it has happened in the past where he proper got beefy over like the fact that I was mocking him for something. It wasn't the time I was mocking him about having a Fortnite clan, because this, like, taking in mind, he tries to use this against me, saying like, yeah, but Elliot has a Fortnite clan, so why don't you say it to him? Like, I've admitted I'm not a big fan of the Fortnite content from you, Elliot,
Yeah,
but
you said that in
I
your Q&A.
still support the fact that it's not a toxic clan. It's not like it's a bunch of kids all just like trying to do scrims or some
you
shit.
have a friend
And it's not
and you
like
make a joke about them and they get offended, they're not friends. Like, I make jokes about Elliot loving cock all the time. And
yeah, he seems chilled
like,
about it.
I know he's sad about like that, how I know, but like at least like
Yeah,
at
but
least
that's
don't get offended.
that's the thing though. So basically, I just said, yeah, like, obviously, this is in response to when he tried to use it against Elliot's clan as a thing. I'm like, well, for one thing, these guys are old enough. Like, there might be like one or two kids who might be younger.
The age varies. I think the average age is around 15.
Yeah, so they're a lot more mature for one thing. The second thing is there is people in your clan that do play other games, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, sure.
so they actually have some mix to it, right? And it's not just that, it's with Orn's clan, it was completely based on Fortnite. And what happened is he kept lying. He said like, "Oh, we're gonna do Rainbow Six Siege, we're gonna do CS:GO," when there was not a single content creator that did CS:GO. Only they used it for like gameplay. And then Tom asked the question, you know, like, "Where's the Rainbow Six Siege players? Why are you not recruiting any of them?" Like, "Oh, we will get round to doing it." And obviously, after my brother left the clan, and so did I, he never ended up doing it. And then eventually, the clan came to an end. So he never even did Rainbow. It was just complete Fortnite based.
With all due respect to Aawn, obviously we do like clan wars and stuff. I mean that's just competitive at the end of the day. But he made this clan, bearing in mind, in the heat of the drama, and he had the cheek to ask me to like play against his team. And they're like, with all due respect.
I talked to him about that. I was like,
with all due respect,
he was saying he was trying to end drama, and I was like, then why are you going asking MVP Elliot to do like these like clan wars and stuff? He said he didn't want anything to do with you. He literally said to us on a Discord group, he was like, "Oh, I don't want anything to do with Elliot anymore. I'm trying to end the drama." I'm like, then why are you going back to him asking for clan wars? And
Wait, what the fuck is trailer MP4? Are you trying to be like?
So
is he trying to be like acting all like?
I was gonna say this, right? So this account that messaged me on the Atlantis thingy, he was there like, oh gosh,
oh
he
my
made
fucking god! Mythical commented, "Don't disappoint me with this one." I won't. I've got evidence for all my points. I'm like someone beginning with the letter X and ending with the letter O. Ooh, Zavo don't know 8 points. 8 points. I just clapped my feet while holding my.
Wait, hang on. Wait, Elliot keeps getting disrupted. Wait, what were you gonna say?
This account said, "Oh
yeah,
gosh,
sorry.
he made a video. He made a video 15 minutes ago, in quotations, trailer.mp4, and he put masterpiece brackets. That was a huge exaggeration. It was shit." Now, I personally believe this account is Rick or Aawn. I mean, the account
will be
Cracks. It's CRA capital X.
Wait, is this on YouTube?
Oh yeah. I've seen.
Oh, Discord.
Apparently he's in Dev's Discord server. I mean, he had the new user role in the Atlantis server, which basically obviously means you joined the server recently.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely like one of those like hit or miss. Like I feel like they just joined the Discord server, added me to see if I'm in it, because obviously it's a big server. They've seen that I am. They pinged me, and then they just went on the ping and said message, and then boom.
Yeah.
Because I feel like recently, like especially in 2020, and maybe obviously the drama when it started around October time, there's been this massive like thing with just trying to get people's attention.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, Mythical is clearly trying to get our attention by making these shitty second channel, like, slapping up the entire YouTube community. I mean, it's either a joke or you're genuinely believing that you're slapping us up. Like,
exactly.
Well, he's like, not though, is he?
Like he'll call it a joke, but I feel like it's just as like it's like a defense mechanism. Oh, it's a joke. Stop getting mad. Don't make a video at it. But like, if it was a joke, why would you keep posting them? At this point, he's made like 4 videos about me on there. Like,
no one's laughing.
They're not even funny. They're not funny.
That's what he said about. That's what he said about Kiss. He was like, "Oh, just kill yourself, kids. Just kill yourself." And he was like, "Oh, it's just an edgy joke." I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course it is. It's an edgy joke."
In that case, if that's the case, then why do you feel the need to address it in the response video? If it just if it means nothing to you, if it's just like if we're pathetic.
There you go. Kiz has left. Oh, he's back.
It makes no sense. Like,
it just fully cut out for me, so I had to leave.
That's alright.
That's alright.
Last year he made the video,
I heard the word "4" and then it just cut out.
So last year he made the video titled like "Let's Talk About Suicide," and that was meant to be like a deep, serious video of Mythical, like him talking about like depression and stuff, and really putting himself out there. And then around not even a year down the line, it's just Kiz, kill yourself.
How?
Doesn't add up.
What the fuck? Why
he admitted to having
so many videos on Zavo?
What, on the second channel?
Oh,
yeah, I know. This is what I mean. So I made a video to address that, and he just all he could do was put like a all he could do was put a fucking warpy filter over my voice to try and make me sound stupid, and then just like responded like so blandly. It was completely pointless. Yeah, you've got slappers all YouTube community. Like, it's like it's not even fun. Like, he's literally got my response. Jesus Christ. But he's got the vehicle, my response to MVP Elliot Kears and Zavo. That's the first video on me. Then he's got the other one, leaked footage of Zavo bullying me. That's the second one. Zavo bullied me again. Third video. Oh, Zavo got angry and bullied me again. Gone sexual. That's the fourth one. And then slapping up the whole YouTube community where he features my logo. Fifth video.
Wait, sorry guys.
Five.
First thing gone sexual on
Wait,
his channel.
Sorry, I need to say something. I
Okay.
need to say something. Okay, wait. I need to brace myself.
Oh, take the rest of everyone.
Alright.
Right.
Mythical, just a quick question, right? Do you want me to get you a tissue to wipe Zavo's cum off your lips next time?
Oh, what the fuck?
Because it seems like every time you brace something like a video, you just suck Zavo off for me.
Like, yeah. He says, oh, no one in my community knows me. I'm like, mate, you've made a video on me called Its Quest Needs to Be Stopped, and they'll easily recognise it's the same fucking person.
I was going to say, can we take a minute to Mythical's tweet where they're like, yes, I'm not going to make a video, shock. He's made about 7.
Are you shocked? I'm not making a video on you. Well, explain there's like fucking 6 or 7 now. Like, that is retarded.
With all due respect.
If you times the videos on Zavo by at least 30, that's how many extra chromosomes he has.
With all due respect to Aawn, right? If no one knows Zavo, then I take it he feels the exact same way about Aawn, because there's not much difference in subscriber and sort of like
Yeah.
publicity. I don't even know the word to describe it. Like, there's not much difference between how much you're both known in this sort of like community.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it makes no sense. I mean, if we're talking about it, obviously you got my fan base, Kears' fan base, your brother's fan base, etc. Like, if we're going on like who's more likely to be known, then you've got to favour Zavo anyway, because there's more fan bases for him to be exposed to, in obviously in a good manner. In regards to Aawn, who's only got Mythical at the moment.
I know. Like,
yeah, he's got no one backing him up.
The thing is, though, one thing I want to say about this, actually, speaking of like fan base and people who support him, he tries to say, right, that I was like being arselit by you, Elliot, and I was like, this is a funny thing actually, because after I finished an argument on Discord with Aawn previously, where he was just like typing incoherent sentences, literally fucking melting my head, I basically said, like, look, I can't understand you, so I just spammed the fuck ton of like pictures of what he was saying just to shut him up. And he would take that as like a defenseless mechanism because I can't say anything. But I literally said everything I could, and he couldn't even process it. So I was like, there's no point speaking with you, mate. So I ended the conversation, and out of the blue, Rick just shows up on a DM starting an argument with me. And I'm like, you've clearly gone and shared this screenshots with Rick and to start an argument. Because, like, no one's there. And I was like, you can't say Elliot's sucking me off. Where's Elliot? Where's Elliot DMing you right now? Where's Kears? What, Kieran? I was like, where are they?
I was going to say, that's actually a really good like thing you touched on. So, the whole Rick and Aawn thing, obviously, we've mentioned how they accuse us of arse licking each other. If you're arse licking me and vice versa, then what the fuck is Rick doing? Like,
he's his friend, but if it's us, it's arse licking. That's because he doesn't like us.
I know what Rick's doing. He's probably out there touching obese children.
It's like, it's a joke, bro.
He eats them like it's rum.
It's a joke. I mean, you could say it's a joke, but like, I think it was Elliot who touched down on this best. He's like, you can't call it a joke because not everyone's going to see it like that. Some people might generally think you touch children. You know, it might be taken out of hand. Like,
and when you compare it to the fact that he formed a fucking like this fucking social justice group to try and label Zev as a pedo. I think this is why Aawn had an issue with me. So basically, Abe's friend sent him a video or a picture or something that turned out to be like child porn or midget porn, something like that.
Oh, for fuck.
He sent it to Aawn, basically saying like, my friend sent me this. So it's not like, oh my god, haha, look at this. Like, he never implied that he agreed with whatever was happening.
Yeah, it's like you said, oh, look what I've got on my computer, Aawn. It wasn't that, was it?
It's just forwarding something from someone else.
To be fair, I'm not gonna be sitting here like, you know, Zev didn't do the bad thing. Zev did something that's like really fucking bad. Like, if you saw a picture of, I don't know, fucking 12-year-old shagging.
Well, no, but
And
he didn't
you
know.
wouldn't. Yeah,
That-
but even if he had a suspicion, like I wouldn't.
True. But the thing
I
is, the
wouldn't.
thing is,
I wouldn't share it. I'd be like, what the fuck? I wouldn't
You'd
screenshot
probably
it.
just report it
Wouldn't.
to Disco, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't do
he-
that. I just wouldn't. I would just ignore it and like I wouldn't say, oh yo, my friend sent me this. Like,
Let's forward it.
what happens?
Funny.
What happens
No,
if
but, like-
fucking a like Aawn just like obviously he's gonna be a bit weirded out like, well, yo, what the fuck, like
Yeah.
but the thing
like
is,
MVP Elliot, like.
But yeah, I mean, I've got to agree. Why?
Yeah.
What made him think, oh,
Yeah.
I have to send this to Orn? Look what he
true.
sent.
Yeah.
That is true.
So,
But
like,
But
Elliot, what's
I'm
yours?
against
Like,
Orn though. Like, why do you need to label him as a paedophile? It's a
Yeah,
bit
no,
far.
no,
He brought
I'm
all this
against
law
Orn.
in.
that's what I mean. Like, you can call him out for sending it to him, but you can't label him as a fucking pedo. I mean,
Yeah,
try and get him, like,
especially
done
when he's
for it,
not
yeah.
the one who holds possession
Yeah.
over the video.
See,
It was
this was
Steve's
Yeah.
mate, wasn't it? So
they added me to this group, and I was there like, why have
If
I done that?
anyone's wrong, and it's his
he
fucking
was
mate.
actually being
Mm.
chill with me conveniently for him. And hang on, let me try and find the conversation because it was the biggest bit
Yeah.
of irony. I can't even remember the thing, but he basically said that it made him feel really uncomfortable, and he was like, oh, like what the fuck, man. And I'm there like, okay, so if you put it in a perspective of like now, he's supporting Mythical, who obviously made the comments towards Keir telling him to kill himself, and considering we said that we were uncomfortable with him saying, you know, something as serious as that, like it's sort of ironic in a way that he can turn around and say that Zev's making him uncomfortable, yet he's supporting Mythical, who's
I
done
think
the
I think
exact
it's
same.
a
Yeah.
lot more uncomfortable to see child porn than to be someone to kill himself. But I see where you're coming from.
But I mean, like I said, not everyone's the same. Not everyone's going to see stuff the same way. But
exactly.
Pedophiles would probably enjoy that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ave messaged me. He was
Mr.
like,
McLeod.
would an apology be the
Yeah,
best
he'd
approach?
love
And I was
it.
there like, well, to be fair, I was like, to be fair, you have got it wrong, like in a way, because obviously you should have, you know, you've sort of like trusted your friend. I mean, he's within right to trust his friend. Don't get me wrong, but like it was his judgment of doing that's got him into trouble. But at the
Yeah,
same time,
sharing it. He
that
shouldn't have
doesn't make
done
him a
that,
pedo.
to be
Yeah,
honest.
no,
Doesn't make him a pedo at all.
if he was normal, he would have seen it and just be like, "What
That's
the fuck?"
fucked up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
share that.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's oh
say-
yeah, let's go share this to
I'm
Will.
not saying this is gonna happen, but say I don't know, someone like say a friend of mine, like anyone, like I don't know, fucking Elliot, fucking message me a picture of two fucking I don't know children like I don't know giving head, like I wouldn't be there like, yo, this is weird. My friend sent me this to say use Avo.
The thing is,
Like,
I just wouldn't
I
trust
would
send it
be-
to
I would-
Orn
I
full
would look at
stop.
it and
Like,
I'll be like, what the fuck, and then like close the app and I'll, like not to see it ever again and just be like, yo, Elliot, you're a fucking weirdo. Like,
Exactly.
like Henry, like,
I remember
and
Zavo.
Elliot would do the same.
I remember Zavo saying to me that he was in a voice call with Aeon when they were faking a screenshot of me.
yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I think they were like
yeah.
talking between it. It was like I remember it clearly actually. I was like on GTA. Like this is completely unnecessary, but this is the fact that I remember it. Well, I was like,
Yeah.
I was doing like weed
guys.
deliveries or some shit to my business or some shit. Like this was like months ago on
Yeah.
GTA, and I recalled like there was Zev in the call, and there was Orn and Rick, and then there could have been someone else. Like it was some dude called Starlin or some shit, and it was one of the mates. And they were basically talking about drama about like this fucking Paige and shit and Elliot and all that.
Oh,
like you.
I'm sorry,
MVP
she is
the greatest member.
she is the biggest like bitch in this. Like, I'm sorry, it sounds so sly, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
bitch slap.
like anyway, the story was like basically I was in the call and he was like fucking talking about you Elliot, and he was like fucking sharing stuff like, oh, if we're gonna make a video, should we like make a screenshot? And like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make one. Almost like, yeah, I'll try and get one that looks real. And like I was
Wait, is
literally
that
looking at the
kill
chat and he
yourself
sent it
faggot
through.
lol?
Yeah, I watched it. It said kill yourself faggot lol. Like I'm sorry, who
Is
says
that
kill
one,
yourself
yeah?
faggot lol? Like
I mean,
it's the most childish thing. No one
that's-
fucking types that.
Mythicals use that against Elliot so much.
Yeah,
Which
and he
is
doesn't even
fucking
remember,
great.
did he?
It
Like, you
doesn't-
asked him which video that was, and he's like, I don't know, I
Of course
can't
he doesn't
remember.
remember because it's fucking fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He just took advantage and thought, I'll use that, but I don't even fucking know if it's real or not. You know what I mean? But it was fate. I fucking watched it.
This sort of links though. This sort of links to like Mythical. Like it sounds weird in a way. Like when he speaks or when he types an argument, especially now, you can actually hear or see Orn within.
Yeah.
You can hear the way he's saying like, for example, in my comment section when I made the worst response ever, Aeon was like, "You have nothing to do with the situation." And I'm like, one, that's fucking retarded. And then in Mythical's next video, he was there like, "I'm not sure what Elliot's got to do with it, to be honest." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not like you made a video on me or anything." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Such a twat.
It's not
I
like
don't.
I'm
I actually don't
friends,
know.
like,
Where did Aawn get that impression that you weren't involved? That you said like you jumped in randomly to make that video in response to my
I mean,
video on Mythical, but
I
you were in it
swear,
from the start because like
yeah, I mean, I
Mythical
swear I said
hates
like,
you.
Exactly.
the thing is, one thing I want to point out about Orn is when I first started speaking to Zavo, and this is because Kears was like, "Oh, like it's Questy's calm now and everything." I was like, "Yeah, I've always thought he was quite mature, same with his brother." And
Yeah, no, I said that because you said something in like my comment on like my comment section on my community post or something like that. And
I
you
was just
made, I was
made
like,
the
this kid's actually calm.
you made the community post being like, "Oh, Elliot's just said something to me that will live with me forever," and it's like, if you think about it,
Oh
Mythical's
yeah. That's
I
it.
think I sleep well at night knowing that Mythical talks to
yeah.
himself in his comment section.
Yeah.
And then as Zavo commented like, "Oh yes, Elliot,
Oh
what a
my
lad,"
god.
and then
Yeah. Sorry.
but it
Yeah.
sort of went, the thing is, when I first started speaking to Zavo, we planned this Warzone collab,
Yeah.
and Aeon was actually down to be in that
Yeah, that's
collab.
weird actually. I remember that. He's like, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
I'll do
was.
it." He was like, "I'm installing it," and then he got rid
Apparently,
of it
he
and said it
like,
was shit and everything, and like, oh,
well,
he
Yeah, because then he
prefers
took up
Fortnite.
half of his like whatever.
Fucking
well,
data.
His
when we
data,
were in the
yeah, on
group
his
call,
PC.
like,
What has he got a fucking Nokia brick?
Probably. He
no,
was
but
like,
got
"Oh,
a
it's
he's
taken
got
up
a
like half
Burberry
the
flip
space. I'm gonna have to
phone.
no, but like,
uninstall it. It's fucking shit." And
I
I'm
was gonna
like,
say, apparently, Aeon was like, "Oh yeah," and apparently, because I remember Zava telling me like, "Oh yeah," Aeon said that like he's chill with you now, and like some of the points that you
Yeah,
made were good, etc. And I agreed. I was like, "Yeah, to be fair, like the GFX, obviously the point he made about that, yeah, fair enough." But like from what I understood, we sort of drew a line under it, and especially with the strike. So I'll get onto that now, and it is quite controversial, and I'll accept some responsibility towards it.
yeah,
But okay, so it's basically, I'm leader of this Fortnite team. We have like our
yeah.
team channel. So when we recruit someone, we make like an introducing video on our team channel. And essentially, what Aeon's done was downloaded one
Oh,
guy
gay.
called Archie.
Wasn't it gay?
Yeah, and he made like our introducing MVP gay Archie. Now
yeah,
Archie obviously gave us permission to like upload the thing. And no, that doesn't mean we have
Gave us from.
no, that doesn't mean we have the official license to.
Yeah, you got that.
And essentially, when Aeon made that video, Archie essentially asked for us to do something about it. And
yeah. Because it's he's done nothing to him though, has he? Like
I
Wait,
know.
was
Or
that
just come out of
MVP
nowhere to
gay
attack.
just
Archie on
fucking
that
say, "Oh, gay
Chrome
Archie."
TV?
yeah, it was on the Baborn, the second account. Yeah, but what I was gonna say, so I essentially
Why
reported
gotta
it.
go?
I reported it on the team channel,
Yeah,
and I'm not sure if that's technically illegal because
yeah, because it's like not from from the reporter's perspective, the copyright claim
apparently
or
there's a
whatever.
Twitch email. At the same time, Archie also reported that video, from what I know,
Mm,
for the exact same reasons. But what I was going to say, like I said, if it is wrong, then it's like fair enough. But the point I was going to make, so I removed it regardless, and once again, me and Aeon was like, "Okay, thank you," and I said sorry. And once again, I sort of thought we drew a line under, and this was a good like 2 months ago now. But the fact that he's now all of a sudden pissed off about it again, it just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
I
yeah. One
know.
minute it's like,
He wants
let's
a
do a
he wants a
collab.
reason
That's
to
like
give you controversy.
no, but that's like me, just like I've solved everything with you, Kieran, and then I just randomly say like, "Oh yeah, but his little sister called me what was it, a cretin or something? Downy, yeah,
No, Downey.
yeah." That's like me saying, "Oh, he called me a
I
Downy, so I
think
can
we
start an."
retweeted that the other day, didn't we? We
Yeah.
retweeted that the other day. At first I wasn't cool with Zava. I was like, Karis. Wait, yeah, cool Zava or Downey. And she's like, Downey. Yeah, shit. Do you wanna play Lego? She's so innocent though. Like, she don't even
I
know what
know.
it means. So.
Like that's like me
Yeah, I've
though,
kind of
taking that and
implemented
saying,
that.
"Oh,
She's been in my room
Kirs
whilst I
told
can't.
her to," so that means I can have another controversy with him. Like it doesn't work if you've drawn a line under it. Then you don't go back to it. I don't get what it was like. He said he
Yeah, I
was
see how
chill with you, Elliot.
it seems bad
Yeah.
though. like that I'm saying down in front of my little sister, but she's been in my room
Yeah.
and playing COD, smashing my desk, going, "You fucking gay cunt! Kill yourself, you prick!" when
Oh
I
my
fucking
God.
search and destroy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't understand why he just suddenly just turns old stuff on you for like an
That's like
argument.
me going. That's like me going. Yo, like one day, yo, Elliot, will you see my guy, my guy, and the next day going, you stole the players from Loon, you cunt.
I'm not sure if it, I'm not sure if it helps my case in any way, but I just googled "are third-party strikes legal" on YouTube, and it says if you mean third parties who manage content rights, this is perfectly legal. Now, when you compare that to Archie gave us permission to upload and manage that content,
Mm.
doesn't that sort of match the same thing? I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, yeah, if he's like, you are the one who handles the MVP, don't you? And he's now
Yeah,
technically become
I
under
run the
your,
channel.
yeah, he's become under
Yeah.
your like name, like the
Not only
MVP.
that though, like,
Oh yeah, quick story, sorry, but this pissed me off today. Elliot, you might have seen this on my Instagram story. I went into
yeah,
Modern Warfare 2 for the first fucking time in about a couple months. I found what I queued in the game for 30 minutes. Yes, I'm finally in the game. Fucking rainbow text goes around my screen. I'm like, shit, I'm in a 10th prestige lobby. Yes, I'm gonna be Prince, like fucking 10th prestige. I'm gonna have full camo. Yes, I've been I'm waiting for this for years. I got kicked from the lobby and realised I'm the fucking new guy.
No,
Fuck!
going back on topic now, on the same video, the Archie video, or the one
Can't
specifically
even
on
create
the
a
team
class.
channel, I was gonna say I can make a separate new argument towards Orn, and that's because they witch hunted that video to shit. Like it
Mm.
got like 30, it got like 50 dislikes, or like 45 dislikes
Jesus
in total. Then it
Christ,
went down to
that's
Fucking hell.
to
mad.
like 25.
Dislikes on my mythical videos are mad.
It went down to like 25, then it went back up to like 32, and essentially they sent it to a
Yep.
Discord for like
Who?
furries or
Did
something.
someone just fart?
They sent
No,
Furries.
no, no.
they sent they sent the link to the video. Um, they sent the link to the video to a Discord server for like furries or whatever, and they all disliked the video.
Oh, I
Like,
remember that.
there's witch hunting. Like, it's just
Yeah.
plain and
It is
simple witch
straight up.
hunting. Like,
Yeah, I'm easy. Yeah, I'm crazy.
speaking of witch hunting and like sending video links to certain places, should we touch off on the me at the zoo thing?
Yeah.
So I made
Wait,
a little
what?
prediction actually.
It
So
just cut out when you were saying that for me.
Wait,
oh
what the fuck? Me
wait,
at the zoo?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the
Yeah,
first
zoo.
video on
yeah.
YouTube.
The first
It's
ever
been
video on
used as like
YouTube.
a self-promotion place, basically. If you go on there, it's
Yeah,
just loads of like links and stuff every second.
yeah,
Stuff
and
like
it's been the like video's been like hacked or some shit, and it basically
Mm.
makes it so the newest comments come up at the top rather than the most liked and stuff. So there's comments on there every 2 seconds, and
Oh my god!
Well,
Two
no,
seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds.
there are some that come up pretty recent, like a few minutes ago. But when you click newest first, the latest ones will just
yeah,
keep
yeah.
coming up if you keep
Which
refreshing
might be
it.
it. Like, wait, this is a quick question here that completely out of the blue. How do you get the link of your channel in the videos? I'm just.
Well, you go onto if you're on mobile, you'd go on the video and
Oh
go
yeah, yes.
share, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
found my video.
own that.
No, I've got the link on my video. Don't worry. Me
Okay,
at the
so
zoo.
what was I gonna
Comments.
say? So yeah, so
Copy paste.
I tested this on my own old videos on like Mythical that's already had dislike.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already went on all the other old videos, which originally had more likes than dislikes, but because he cares so much, he's made them all have like more dislikes than likes. But I kind of just like fuck it, I'm gonna try this because essentially the reason I made this prediction was because I saw it in a Jack Sucks at Life video. He went to find
Oh, watch him. He's good.
the first ever comment on YouTube, and he went on the Me at the Zoo video, and when he was scrolling down, he was explaining that the all the newest comments come up first, and he saw a comment that was like, "Oh, everyone disliked this video." He went on the video; it had a shit ton of dislikes. So like
Yeah.
doing that actually works. And I know, for example, Mythical is just going to turn around and start doing, it, but
He will for sure.
100%. But yeah. So I was like, they could be using this, because like chances are Mythical would have saw Jack Sucks at Life's video, but yeah, and then it turns out that it was actually true, and it was like that's so sad. It's just so sad. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, like the thing is, like Rick tried to use that as like a excuse. This is why I don't personally like whether I'm to like become mates with Orn and Rick again. I'm not gonna trust them because like I said this to them as like a joke type thing. I was like, yeah, yo, like that type friend messages you send, you don't tell other people. It's like, yeah, me and my brother, I went and dislike spammed with the me at the zoo on these guys called like Unknown Vice and Zyke, and they're like two of our big YouTube channel dislike spammers who stalked us. So like we were doing it as a way of getting back at them because we were getting heavily dislike spammed like all the time. Especially in the past, we used to get like 10 dislikes a video or some shit. So we were like, right, we're gonna get back at them and do the same thing to them as like just a way to say, like where did these come from? And because Rick's not our mates anymore, he took that screenshot and tried to influence it into the situation with Mythical, saying, "Oh look," and then Mythical's like, "Oh yeah, this is proof that he disliked, spammed me, and witch hunted me or something." I'm like, "What the fuck? This is from a different situation. I
Different
did."
conversation.
Yeah, I didn't tell a single soul to go out and dislike spam Mythicals. I could have, but I didn't because I
It's the
know
wrong
it'd
thing
be.
to do, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Don't witch hunt
the
people.
only reason, as I say, I have reasons to do what I do. I don't just go out and blankly just dislike spam people or bot their videos because I don't like them. I do it if they've done it to me, so it's like a way of getting back at them. But like Mythical, yeah, he's disliked spam me a lot, but he will not go down on it and say yes, they are fake accounts. So like I've got no proof, so I'm like, fair enough. It's just 6 dislikes on my video. It'll probably go up if I turn the ratings back on. But I'm like, I'm not gonna even bother because it just looks unnormal. And
Yeah.
surprisingly, his video did get 20 something dislikes on it, or 30 on one of them. And
Because he's just
tries to take that screenshot and says, well, applying context to this, it must be. It's not solid proof, but it must be. Like, I didn't even tell a single fucking person. I only recalled using like 2 alt accounts.
Was that his main video on the situation?
No, this was on his second channel. The first one, he said like Zavo
Oh, okay.
exposed or some shit, and it was on with the Hitler head or something.
no.
Like,
Oh yeah.
he said that I went and disliked spammed him and botted his comments. Like, I only commented with 2 fake accounts, because like they were literally like to look real,
What
and the rest of them were
is
actually
that
people. And he
is that
claimed they were.
your
He claimed they were
wait,
all mine. All the people who were spamming his comments, he said they were me. And I'm like, I'm sorry,
As if.
what?
As if.
I used
The
fucking
thing
wait,
is,
what is
2.
that the mythical extra thing?
Yeah, or more mythical. It's called more mythical now, all in one, just like no spaces. But like, I'm sorry, you can't take proof from a different situation because Rick gave it to you just because he was my old mate and just apply it to a different situation and just start
It
trying to
just
call me
doesn't.
out.
It's
He's just
retarded.
trying to make me look bad. Like, I don't just randomly dislike spam my own dislike spammers that often actually. I just watch them like, well, whatever. And they dislike my videos for no reason, but I don't get back on them. But the
wait,
reason I did it on that one video was because of the fact that I was getting dislike spammed recently a lot more than usual. But I've not done anything since. Like, I've not gone around and dislike spammed. I don't know, fucking Josh TV's videos for no reason, or
I
trying to
was
think of.
literally about to. I was about to say Mythical uploaded a trailer for Josh TV.
Yeah.
Didn't Aeon do one about me?
Oh, wait.
I think. I
Wait,
think
where?
so.
Where is
Apparently
this?
he did. So Azev messaged me saying he uploaded a trailer on trailer.mp4.
Yo,
Yeah, and
hello.
I can see my banner in the thumbnail.
Wait, was this made recently?
22 hours ago.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
shit! You made one recently,
I
did
didn't even
you?
know. Wait, so trailer.mp4. I can search into YouTube and like filter the
Oh,
search.
okay.
Filter the search.
We
Last. Wait, was it?
how
Yeah, it
about
was.
let's spend 5 minutes without talking about mythical or anyone, and let's talk
No,
about some big topic in the world
I was
right
just,
There
now.
we go. On. Yeah, trailer.mp4.
yeah, I was just gonna finish on the onto. Like, I didn't respond the first time. I'm not gonna respond the second time. I don't understand. I mean, is this trailer genuinely him trying to
It's literally just him
get my
ear
attention?
raping and fucking. I don't know if it's like a call. Or something.
I will be 100% honest. The only
Mm.
time I saw about Zev's video on me was because people messaged me it. Like, I don't search my name to see if people made an exposed video on me. Like, I really couldn't be asked.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone does.
Like, that's the
I'm-
thing. I've been told every single time there's a video being made on you from Mythical's second
Yeah.
channel. It's like, oh, is there? I was like, oh, great. I'll just
Oh,
give it a
Rick
watch.
commented on
I'm not
that,
the one who just says,
on
guys, there's a
that
video of me.
trailer
Right,
thing.
everyone, I want you to go out and use as many accounts. I want you to go spam this video because it's about me. Like, I'm not even the first person to bring it up because I don't care about what he's uploading. Like, I've got better
Go
things to
onto
do
a
than just,
Discord
you know,
server and be like,
paranoidally, like,
yo
just
guys,
sit over his channel.
dislike this video or Bigfoot will fuck your mum. Ooh.
Thing is,
Ah, yeah. Look in the comments. Look at the trailer MP4. It says Josh TV said who we on, and then Aawn said Elliot and Xavier, and he said okay. Yeah,
Wow.
like,
Rick,
it's
let's
just
go,
fucking
fam.
sad.
Yeah,
It's
and he
just
says
sad.
he used Stark Drama, yet he's actually announcing a fucking video on both of you. Like,
can we
what?
elaborate on the fact
I
that
won't. I got
this
evidence
is
for all my
all
points on like someone beginning with the letter X and ending with O. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, he didn't reply to any of the comments I left afterwards because I literally put him in his
I just
place.
called him a fucking mug right there. Fuck him.
Like, that
Okay.
just makes no sense. You
I
can't
was gonna
just.
say, can we talk?
Who's LT Calvin? Oh, was that
That's
That's
is that what's his face?
Zev.
That's
Yeah.
Zev's second channel, right? Oh no, that's his main channel now.
Yeah.
The
is it?
clown flies.
I was gonna say, can we please elaborate on the fact that this is all over because Zavo's?
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Well, I think,
Why
yeah, just
was
me and
that
Tom
thumbnail
just
the
came in
one
and
with
supported Elliot and
on?
said, look, why are you attacking Elliot for no reason on? And then he was like, oh yeah, you know, he randomly took it to Discord and started arguing about all these old points to do with this and like, oh yeah,
like
Elliot's
all
done
his
this, Elliot's done...
stupidity and retardation and all that shit. And I was like, wait, you're trying
Yeah.
to bring stuff up from like October. That's when you
Like, the
started
thing is, he said to me, like, oh, Elliot just brings up old stuff as a point. I'm like, sorry, that's exactly what you've done. He's like, please
fucking
give me
hypocrite.
evidence, bro. I'm like, literally,
Proof, give me
he's
proof.
using old stuff
He's
on
turning
you
into
to play a
mythical.
fair argument. If you want to
Yeah.
bring up old stuff, he's gonna bring up old stuff. It's just what
So,
happens, isn't it?
So wait, I was gonna say so. I mean, in his first video on me, he used the MVP Russo video as an example for one of his points. And his video was in October, and the Russo video was let's just have a look. Actually, it was in around. Okay, fair enough. It was in September, but the point still stands that I mean that would have been like a month, maybe if not more old at that point. But
Mm.
I mean, if he's going to use videos from his old video, then that's you're talking about 9 months.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Talk
was
about a
fucking
year.
ridiculous.
Talk
Yeah.
about a year.
The thing is, though, I don't get why Aawn just turns on you, though. Like,
It's, I don't know, it's just a
the thing is,
grudge.
from the very start,
Fucking
we
backstabbing.
had no clue who
Views.
you were. So,
Yeah, it's
like, when all
views.
this drama started in the
Yeah.
very first place, it was like September or something. I was just posting shitty videos on my Prios channel. And then at one random point, I go on Discord and see that Orm's just making this video on someone called MVP Elliot. I was like, okay, who the fuck is this? And he was like, oh, it's this guy. He makes retarded points, he makes cringy lives. I was like, wait, so but you don't know this guy? Why are you just attacking him? And like all this beef.
He'll
Since,
deny
then,
that
it's
as well.
happened.
He'll
Like, I
deny
don't get it.
he'll deny like the purpose attacks. He'll try and explain that there's a reason behind it. Like they added me to this group chat.
Because I can. He's a public figure.
He's a public figure. That means I can fucking do what I want, of course.
No, but like, so
You
I
cunt.
scrolled up in this group chat, and there's literally him sending the link to my live stream, and like he's live, guys. But
Wow.
no, apparently it's not a purpose attack. Like I don't even know.
I wish I knew what mythical looked like just so I could take the piss.
That's the thing. Like, I want to know that as well. Like, that's what I do because so this is what happened with Mythical.
He's a purple witch runner.
I used to do videos with my face, didn't I, like last year. So of
Yeah.
course, like just because I showed my face,
What?
he went and
Yeah.
memed it, and I'm like, dude, where's your face? If you're gonna fucking hide it, like you can't say shit about my face if you're not gonna show your own. And then he just like, no, but you don't have to show your face in my commentary channel. Yeah, but that you obviously got something you're hiding. Other that, or you're trying to
You've
wait till a
obviously got
face
some
reveal. But
self-esteem
look at
issues if they're gonna
I'm
call
out.
you out.
Look, the original reason I showed my face in my old videos is because I had no video ideas and I was gonna make a video saying like make memes of my face, but then I just in the end I didn't have a big enough community to really do it because
Yeah.
like I would get one people on like copy and pasting my face onto a picture of Mario or something.
I
Like,
was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
on the whole topic of like commentary. Now, I'm not necessarily saying I disagree with the point that they made, but obviously they were talking about the whole, oh, Fortnite's going to die eventually, which obviously yes, it will.
everything dies.
Like, commentary is dead.
It
I
is.
am sorry, it is dead.
Like the
No,
the king of it
in
all,
the
Leafy,
UK
just
scene,
fucking
no,
left.
in the UK scene, it's still going. In
It's
like,
still in the UK because you've got people like I'm Alex, Memulus.
yeah, e-boys and that, like,
Yeah.
they're keeping it going. But people like the 2016 commentary's dead. That's what's dead.
Yeah.
New wave of commentaries, that's what's still alive.
I mean,
And Leafy, I just think Leafy's a bit of a cunt. I'm sorry. I don't. He's never made. I used to like him back in 2016 when I had no armpit hair and like no pubes. But yeah, I used to like. Hey, it's funny. He drank bleach.
Funny.
Yeah. And now I'm just like, oh, fuck's sake. It's just like it's hard to sit through a video like that. I don't
Yeah.
find
you know
it
what?
entertaining at all.
I do like watching Zev's videos because he actually spends time editing them, and obviously I know it's gonna sound biased, but I enjoyed.
Personally, I don't. But
I,
that's. But I know he makes good videos.
I enjoyed Shaw Plays' video on Buttwitch. I think to say that as his first ever commentary video, I
Yeah,
think he did
oh, I
really
love that one. The one with Overwatch in the background. That's a
yeah.
brilliant video.
But like, see, this is the point I was gonna make. So, what happened was, Aawn made the video on me.
Bow.
Obviously, at this point, like you guys were like, I wouldn't say like arse licking him like they're saying that you're with me, but like you're
Yeah.
sort of like more prone to being friendly with them rather than us. But so he made the video, and then Kears made a video on Aawn,
Yeah.
and then obviously you and
Bowwitch.
Bowwitch.
you lot all had your beef.
Wow.
with
Yeah, what is Danagon doing now? He's just strutting
He's
around.
gone, hasn't
He's
he?
selling
Oh,
his
God.
body to the streets. He's a male rent boy. Mewtwo
He's
didn't
a
work for
fucking
him.
rent boy. He's a rent. He's a
uh,
fucking mail order, bro.
I believe he's doing college and job.
Ah, right.
But no, I
Fair
was
enough,
gonna say, I was gonna say, so yeah, obviously you guys had your personalized beef, but the idea of and obviously like Shaw Plays made the video on Aawn, and then Danigan made the video on Aawn, and it's just like when the pressure was put on Aawn, he shut
Oh,
himself.
shit.
When the
Like
going gets
full
tough.
on shit himself.
Oh.
He does though. That's the thing. And then he used to turn to all the time saying, "Oh yeah, they do the thing. This they're doing that." I'm like,
But the thing
just fucking
is,
like if you're gonna be an arse, people are gonna call you out for it and start making points, and you can't fucking turn around and start crying about it. Like it's your own fault.
Yeah, like
yeah,
that's the thing. I think he knows that he's trying to use Zev as like a point, like, oh, he watches my content and all that. Like big fucking whop. Like he talks to me on Discord for fuck's sake and asked me. Actually, yeah, Calvin asked me before. He said to me, completely randomly again today, why is Aawn exposing you? I said to him, exposing, God knows. He's such a whinger just because I support Elliot's. Oh no, this was a while ago actually, but I said to him like he's such a whinger just because I was supporting Elliot's side of things. He took it to Discord like to be a little bitch, so I'd ignore him if I'm honest. And he asked me again today, why is Aawn trying to expose you, lol? So I said, no idea, LMA. He's got issues. He said like calling me a sex offender. I was like, yeah. So like it's no flex that Zev watches your videos. Like he'll watch anyone's videos in this community that sees relevant,
I think he's just a nice
and
guy.
he will not take sides, but he will respect points if they're good.
Yeah, he's neutral.
See,
And
this is what I love about Shaw Plays. Like, I remember when there was a kid called Voicer who was in Mythical's like friendship group, but when I had beef with him, like I spoke to him, and he
yeah,
was like telling me stuff about Mythical that was like quite, I guess you could say juicy in a way. But I remember seeing DMs between Mythical and someone else being like, "Oh, and Voicer can fuck off as well. Like he's clearly working with MVP Elliot and stuff." And I was like, "If you've got nothing to hide, why are you so bothered about it?" But I was gonna say, Mythical cares when people like go against him, but for example, Short Plays, he's actually being neutral with Mythical. Like he's being quite chill with Mythical.
yeah,
And
I've
I
seen
just
that.
think
Yeah.
that it's the same with Zev. Like he's not choosing sides, but he's being neutral. And this is why I like Short Plays because he's in the exact same position.
Yeah, so like people like Aawn just jump to conclusions, say, "Oh, he's on my side, guys." Like, look, if you literally look in this comment section of the trailer.mp4, the only comments I recognize in here, sorry, is Aawn,
You're right, mythical.
Bertro. Oh my god. Like
Mythical,
there's
mythical.
the typical. There's Rick in here. There's Disco Dilfer, and I've literally said many times, who the fuck is Disco Dilfer? Like we went on a call on
Yeah,
Discord,
no.
asking him to plug his mic in, and he's like, "Oh no, he doesn't have a mic. It's broken."
His
I'm
mic's
like,
broken.
that's just
Yeah,
bullshit. At
cunts.
this point, if you're
Absolute
gonna make up
That reminds me of
lies, because
mythical
Do you
going
wanna know a funny story?
like to that fucking Lil Slash guy saying, "Yeah, I've got him on Discord. We're actually good friends." Yeah, he doesn't have a mic.
Like,
And I was like, yeah, like, just change the pitch yourself. Okay. Cheerio.
it's
Yeah.
like, obviously, like from both sides, like of the story, yeah, I can understand why they would question it. But the funniest thing happened, right? So I have two friends, both called Callum. One of them runs this like it was like an old football channel.
Plymouth Fargo.
Yeah, he has like 50 subscribers or something like that. He used to upload videos on like football and whatever. And I have this other friend called Callum who has this like the oh yeah profile picture. He has an
Oh,
account
yeah.
with that. They both like know about my YouTube thing. They commented on I think Orn's video on Kiers, and they actually accused him of being Kiers' old account. I was like,
What the
what?
fuck?
We
I'm
have
a fucking Pompey fan. I'm not a fucking
Ooh.
Plymouth fan. Fuck
Plymouth
them,
fan.
they're gay.
Wow.
Alright?
Fucking
I
smack
think
you out.
everyone in this call can agree that Plymouth is fucking gay. Right?
No, but
Alright,
no,
come
but
on.
this was the oh yeah profile picture one.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
was it?
game or something, yeah. But
Gamer girl.
yeah, I can't remember. But
Gamer
Gamer
girl.
girl.
Oh my, that is the most
I meant, no,
generic
I meant
name.
remember
when I was
Legacy
like
Page? She
not
used to
when I was like
Oh,
not in
yeah,
beef
sorry.
with Elliot, I used to like well not beef with Elliot, I mean like for like well not really beef, just a little argument. I remember like I
Remember, yeah,
said to
like,
I said to Leo, I was like
yeah.
yeah, the only reason that Page is an MVP is because Elliot wants a shit. And I said that, yeah, and then Leo was going, oh, that's harsh, that is, just because she's a girl.
No,
I was like,
Hmm.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Yes, of course, just she's a girl.
I don't really have much to say about Paige. I don't like or hate her, but I remember she took part on when it was when Zev was making his video on me. So we were sort of friends at the time with this other Fortnite team called CG. They weren't that big or anything. They're sort of like similar size to us, maybe a bit smaller because they were
What,
quite new.
CG?
Yeah, CG. So they had their own Discord server, and because they wanted my attention, I'm assuming they raided that server and just spammed the link to Zev's video on me. Paige took
Oh, I
Wow.
remember. And then Paige joined in, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Paige essentially played like the biggest victim card and essentially blamed both of them for because Paige was apparently there like, oh nah, I don't
Oh,
really
yeah, we
want
were in
to.
a party and she admitted that they were using her.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, I was there like, oh, because she said that sometimes she actually watched Mythical's live streams on their second channel, and apparently they had a massive go at her for that, and they're like, Ron, I don't like Paige at all, but that is fucking disgusting. The fact that you're gonna have a go at someone just for liking
She a
someone.
hoe!
Exactly.
Oh.
This just shows.
No,
that-
you got to do the Drake, like, she a hoe and hit the whip, you know?
Like this sort of just shows that they care so much about like whether what is it? So like they care about people supporting
Abuse
people.
children.
So like
Wow.
they care about Zavo supporting me. They care about Paige watching Mythical when they were in beef with him.
It doesn't make sense.
I could like
I
message
know.
Aeon saying yo, alright? And then he'll be like, Case is on my side.
Oh, Casey's on my side.
Case is almost like because he asked me for more right. I'm sorry though, but the only accounts I recognise in is Disco Dilfer, which is most likely one of Orn's alt accounts because he's not proven one bit of it to be real, apart from trying to send like a location thing from like the Faroe Islands, saying, "Oh, but they don't have connection out there, so this can't be faked or some shit." And I'm like, dude, what are the chances of you meeting a friend from the Faroe Islands? Like, it's not going to be very high. So I was suspicious about that.
Quick. That is a bit. I don't know if it's a grey area sort of. This reminds me of the fucking what's his face? Fucking that guy you say makes good commentary videos. What's his name?
Well, I
Zev.
see just FF30.
Zev. Nah,
Zev.
Zev.
Okay.
Yeah, Zev. I said that he owns this account that made MVP Elliot pedo or something. What's the name of it again? Ken. I said that he owned Ken, and he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he was like,
yeah,
Ken's my
he's-
cousin and all that.
That's my cousin or something.
Yeah. And that he was just round his house, and I was like,
If he's
well,
at your
that's
house,
convenient.
if he's
And what's
around
his
your house, you
Discord? Can I
plug.
get him on a mic?
Exactly, and he never did it, did he?
Yeah, no, he never.
What a weird time.
And he was trying to say like, oh, he's just helping in like this fucking. It's like he was trying to make a clown movement or some shit. There was like a profile picture they're all selected. Like,
video
I'm sorry, what?
Fucking this MVP member called Raz, who's
Oh yeah,
at the
Raz,
time
yeah.
12 years old, and he's Swedish. He's not that found with the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raz is actually like kids will know. He's actually one of the nicest and funniest little like kids that I've.
Yeah,
that's
he's nice
weird,
as
actually,
fuck.
but like
He's so
like,
good.
it's like Mythical's dad's like licking his lips, but like
And the joke just had to go in there.
There was a puddle in Nichols' dad's pants that can drown a fucking. Let's be honest.
Point going back to like the topic. So Raz is actually a really nice kid. So when he made the video like MVP that's a pedo like Raz sex tape leak, I'm there like, fam, why are you going after 12?
It's just cut out.
It's just
It's
it's just trying to get attention. I think it's because he went after Raz, because it will attract the rest of the clan's attention.
Yeah. I think the whole idea was obviously trying to get people against me. I don't know, like
it's just
yeah,
weird.
Came to us like, oh yeah, MVP Elliot licked Raz's ass. Oh yeah, and he started like making up this like fake like MVP Pornhub page or something. Like he like photoshopped it and everything. And he started saying, oh yeah, there's leaked videos of MVP Elliot in Raz, and I was like, what are you on about? I was like, shut up. It's not
Like he's not. You're not just gonna turn around and say, "Oh yeah, fuck off, Raz. They're right," because you're in my clan. Like, you're obviously mates. That's why he's in your clan, and for other reasons.
Welcome back.
How long have we been doing this podcast?
An hour and 20
It
minutes.
takes 7 years to render.
It will.
why did you say render?
No, Mythic
yeah,
will
but
be like,
big yeah.
It's not a public figure.
Fucking chuck you in a blender. Whoa.
No, I said something. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I'm lagging like a dragon," and one of you went, "Oh, that's a mythical bar, that is." I've been saying that. No, there's two things I've been saying since I was young. I still say I'm only 12 now. Like, basically, like whenever I'm getting chased in like Friday the 13th, I go, "Please, I'm only 12." I say that all the time, and I've been saying that ever since like years, and jokingly going like, "Please, I'm only 12." Like, I remember like my mate Sam Elliott knows Sam. We made a video on Friday the 13th, back when we were beefing.
Yo, what the fuck happened?
What happened there?
I went like, "Oh please, Mr. McCloud, please." and then Sam deleted the video because apparently he got like absolutely dislikes spam to oblivion.
Wow.
But like, the thing is,
waffle on. Karen.
it's like, as I was saying about the accounts, I only recognise Discord Dill for Rick, Virtro, which was one of their like old clan members who barely even fucking made himself known. There's Josh, of course, Josh would be in here because everyone probably told him to come in here or something. There's Mythical, there's KCP, which I am guessing is probably one of Zev's viewers as well. There's Zev himself, and then you've got fucking It's Fridgy, which is basically Darksy. He was in that obese. He's in that I Touch Obese Children song. He was the one who sang the verse. I like touching obese. Yeah. It's not like you turned into a fucking pixie for a second then. You got stuck down the mic from all the wind.
You farted.
Basically, it's making these stupid accusations. And what do you want to do? Because you're fucking retarded. Like, you can't say that shit.
Why are you changing topics? topics.
You're changing topics. You're changing topics.
Why are you changing topics? Why are you changing topics?
No,
The funny
there's
thing
not
about
any recognisable people other than these main people in his comments, and he's trying to say, "Lol, overnight we got to 94 subs. This is gonna be one of my biggest videos, and I will be posting on my main channel too. Where I average 30
blatantly mythical doll.
30 likes per video, or 40 and 1k
Same
views."
thing happened to Rooster. Rooster was on about 90 subs, and when Rooster made the video on me, Mythical subscribed on loads of his alternate accounts.
That'll be where he's
Oh my
gained his
God.
subs from, though, because
No,
I
no,
don't.
when he started beefing Mythical again, went down to like 80.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I don't think
On
he's on 100 now.
all I'm trying to say, like, oh, he averages 30 or 40 likes a video, but like, and like, oh, 1k views a video. I literally went to his like channel like section where it tells you your overall channel views, and his channel views was 1,000 as a whole, not for each video, which is half of the amount of views I've earned on my channel, my Zavo channel. And keeping in mind, I've only had the Zavo channel for a month, and I've gotten double
Yeah,
in
he's
that
had it for
time.
like a year and a half.
Yeah.
He's only managed to get
And
like
The thing
1,000
is-
views.
He doesn't even have 30, 40 likes. He did like one video which was about fuzz because it dragged all of like Mythical and whatnot into that video, and like Paige, and this was on the call and they're talking about fuzz as well. That's the only reason. If you go to the rest of his videos, they're averaging about 15 likes or 10 likes. It's not that
Yeah,
many.
his Fortnite
Like
man's
he can't try and look threatening in the pin comment like, oh guys, better watch out, I'm about to destroy Xavier and Elliot with these videos. Like, he doesn't even get anywhere near those results. Like,
Yeah.
it's
The thing
fucking
is,
stupid.
I was gonna say, he was talking about channel views. Like, oh, yeah, you can criticize that I streamed blah blah blah. But I mean, I worked hard to gain the 110,000.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Yeah.
to try and stream that consistently, and this is why I got pissed off Mythical, because it's like streaming's easy, it doesn't take hard. I was like,
Streaming's
mate,
I did it for a
content.
full week in a row, and it wasn't hard, so stop whining.
I mean, he's acting like I haven't
lazy
posted-
content. He's live streaming, guys.
like the thing is, he's acting like I haven't.
joined MVP for a week.
That's right, as soon as Elliot wants to put a point for it, everyone just fucking...
Fun stories. Right, so he made the video on like why I hate Fortnite clans, and there's about 3 or 4 different examples of where I can suggest that video was aimed at my Fortnite clan, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, no, 100% was. I remember that.
not 2 days after that video, he says, "Yo, I've got a funny video idea. I joined MVP for a week."
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I just smacked my mic by
Oh,
accident.
no. Oh, I fired. Ooh.
So, I what?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Remember
on
you
you.
Oh, you remember the day that, like, he said that you were like,
No,
no,
but
the
do
day
you
he
know how
uploaded
it-
that
do you know how
MVP
he
video, me
tried-
and you were in the call just clowning him.
He tried to justify it by saying it wasn't about me. He said, if it was about you, your name would be in the tags. Like, just shut
That's
up.
like me making a video about how I encountered a guy offering me mods on Club Penguin. His email was Mr. McLeod. If it was about you, your name would have been tags, Mythical.
It's not like I mentioned your last fucking name.
So, like, God, I'm gonna make a
Stomach
video.
closed.
I'm gonna make a video on someone called like AAWN,
Jimmy Stab.
but it's not on Aawn because his name's in the tag.
It's not in the tags. It can't be, you know.
It can't be.
It's a
all 'cause he's
conspiracy.
not in
Stop
the
making
toy shop,
conspiracy
it's bad.
theories. It's not about him, okay? I've just
I'm
said.
gonna make a video, guys, about a guy whose name rhymes with Ithical. It's not about Mythical. Otherwise, his
Definitely
name
not.
would be in the
It's definitely not
fucking
about
tags.
He's got a list. His dad's a nonce. He's a bit of a weirdo.
And then, oh, it's not about him.
I'm gonna make a video about someone that
definitely not
sucks
about
a
Mythical,
brick.
guys.
It's not on, and then just yeah.
Like, you could give the most blatantly obvious list of what characteristics you're talking
He's
about.
gonna turn around
And
and
so
be
it's
like,
not.
I didn't tell Kears to kill himself because kill yourself wasn't in the tags.
That'll
Just
be his
shut up.
logic, though. That's the thing.
You know what I mean? Such a stupid argument.
I'm gonna make a video. It's definitely not about Orn. Yeah, Orn. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, and He's got Rick shit all over his lips from licking his arse for
Oh,
that. Yeah.
And
No,
he needs
it's
a
not
windshield for
about
his
us.
microphone, but it's not about him because he's not in the tags.
He may have
It's not in the
sexually
tub,
penetrated
guys.
my ears without permission, but
Yeah.
it's not
Didn't
about
give
us.
consent.
Yeah, my ears didn't give consent to be penetrated by his fucking gay voice.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, if we technically get backlash in quotes like from this podcast, like that's fucking
Mm.
jokes. 'Cause I've actually pissed myself like in this podcast, like not
Yeah.
literally. Like,
Okay,
like
I have a
if they-
confession to make. I'm sitting on a puddle, but that is
of
besides the
mythical
point.
ads.
Alright. Mythical when he sees a 7-year-old.
No, but point being, like, if we get backlash, then it's just going to give us something else to speak about, and it's just like
Exactly. So
Yeah,
they're technically
whatever.
feeding the podcast channel. They're not
Feeding.
like ignoring it. They're like, oh
Yeah,
no,
but
you're doing this, you're doing that. Like, well, thanks. You're starting
you've
something.
just
I
given
can
us more
talk.
video ideas.
I can
but
talk
we'll
about how
do
you're
it.
wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch this far, so we might as well all get our cocks out and shout the N word. Like,
Don't put it in the tags. Then we won't get-
Yeah, because that is. It's not about that.
I
It's
didn't
not
put
about
the N
that.
word
If you
in
put
the
it in the
tags,
tags. Whoa.
so I'm allowed to say it. It wasn't in the tags.
It wasn't in the tags. That's not what it's about. You cunt.
I'm literally going to put in the. I'm going to put in the tags
Right.
as one of the tags. It's like
I can throw a brick through like my neighbour's like window and go, I didn't do it. If I did it, I would have put it in the tags.
That's the thing though, like Orn's like without a doubt gonna see this. Like we told him, like before we stopped talking to him, like before we blocked him on Discord because he was just being a pain in the ass. We were just like, yeah, well that gives us something to talk about now. We're gonna be talking about you on the next podcast. And he was like, oh yeah, you're gonna make a gay podcast with MVP Elliot. I'm like, yeah,
Bloody
mate,
hell.
you'll be the first to watch it, and you'll
I'm
probably
like
use
a
like 10
fucking
accounts to dislike
villain at
like,
this
in the
point.
first 2 minutes or something.
Like, I genuinely want to know, other than old things, how the fuck are you a villain? Like, you're literally being like you're the victim here. Like that sounds like, oh, I'm just sucking up to your balls for everything. But literally, you've done nothing to him, and he just turned on him like, okay, guys, this is why MVP Elliot's the worst YouTuber, and I'm going to
Whoa.
talk about his stolen
the
logo,
only thing-
which I have no fucking proof of him pinching, but I think it looks stolen. So
I think I've seen it before on Google Images. That means it must be printed.
there's no actual evidence. I actually asked him though. The thing is, Lon, when I was his mate, he expected me to take everything with just take his word. So I was
With a
like,
grain of salt.
because I knew I'd probably fall out with him. I asked him, okay, can you show me where it's from? Like, do you possibly know where he could have pinched it from? And he was like, oh no, I can't remember. I can't seem to find it. It's like, fuck. And I was like, yeah, so how can you say it's stolen? I swear I've seen it before. And I was thinking to myself, well, this is what I mean. If I hadn't have
Shit
asked
point.
you, you would have said this is 100% real. But because I was all right with him, I asked him, like, can you just, like, give me a website where he's seen it from? Or another YouTuber, like, I don't know. I'm like, well, you can't call it fake or stolen because you've probably seen something that looks similar but not the same thing. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. For every single clan like I've ever made, I've been into I've ever made, like I've like searched up free esports logo template and just cut out like the name of it, like with I don't know with like a black box or something,
Yeah.
and then put the name of it in. Like the old MVP logo, I made that. I just searched up free esports
But the thing is,
logo.
the current one we have now, Tsunami, like,
But
took
who
that.
really gives a fuck?
So-
Let's be honest.
Exactly.
No. So
I'm not hurting anyone.
we took inspiration from the obviously it's a Fortnite clan. So we took inspiration from the season 2 like battle pass emo.
yeah.
Crown that said MVP on it.
Yeah, I've got that.
So-
I remember.
Yeah.
The idea was to have like a
Yeah,
king
same.
obviously, with the crown and stuff like that. And so yeah, Tsunami designed it, sent it to a guy, paid him obviously, and he made a really good esports logo.
Mm.
Wait, so
Well,
that you
obviously,
actually got that made professionally?
Yeah, like it was paid work and everything.
And then he's gonna say you fucking
Oh, you
stole it.
pinched it.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
no, I can ask Tsunami to pass me like the conversation you had with the actual like person who made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is though, with like Aawn, from his logic, he's always the one coming to you like, oh yeah, give proof. You can't say that that Mythical has multiple fake accounts just like in your video. You don't have proof. And then if you ask him for proof that that Elliot's logo is pinched, he doesn't have any, does he? So like, how are you gonna go out of your way to tell people to get proof for stuff that's not even able to? Like, you can't prove who's disliked your video. You can only assume that
So,
someone's
and that's
used
what
for-
that's the same thing what he's doing with your logo, is just
yeah,
assuming.
he's assuming that you've pinched it, and then when we ask for proof, he's like, "Oh, don't have
I
any." Like, I
think
think I've seen it. Like, well, shut up then. If you're gonna go
it's
around,
just trying to pick.
asking
It's
for
just
proof of something,
cherry
just
picking,
you can't
really,
do
isn't
yourself,
it?
like-
He's just looking at him right. What can I pick out at him? It's just like
I mean,
Yeah,
pointless.
it's like I was
Wait.
making this reference the other day. I was like, it's a bit like how when 6ix9ine comes out of jail, and you know, like he's been called a snitch, everyone hops onto the bandwagon of calling him a snitch because that's all they've got against him. That's like the only thing they can say.
They don't hate him other than the fact that
Snitch,
he's some
snitch.
rainbow
It's
head
like-
cunt and he shouts. Like, that's like, oh yeah,
Exactly.
that's my only
It's
reason.
the same concept. It's kind of the same concept here because like Aawn has nothing else he can pull out against you apart from old drama, so he's only using your like pinched
using-
logo. I
yeah,
say in
he's using
quotation marks.
Like,
because that's the only thing he's
essentially,
against you.
he's just got a
Only
grudge
thing
against
Aawn-
you. He has no
Yeah, the only-
reason.
The only
He's
thing
responsible
Aawn
for
can
it.
pull out is his cock out of Rick's ass.
The thing is though, like
Yeah.
Mythical is the exact same. Like, because they're going to turn around and be like, oh well, you know, the only bandwagon you lot hop on is the whole Mythical Waltz thing. But like, fam, he's been called out for almost fucking everything with decent enough like evidence to back up that claim.
Yeah.
I mean, Aawn, it just looks like he's gonna be fucking recycling fucking point. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he
made
will
a
do.
fucking trailer. Like,
Yo,
No,
Trailer?
yeah, and he
No
was
one
old. It's
disrespects
actually that old that it
trailer.
has the old fucking picture where I had to use like a Gary's mod picture or something. Like, that was ages ago. Why is he even using that in a trailer about you and me? Like, what?
Aawn might as well
I've
make a
not-
point
I've
that
not
Elliot,
seen-
every
I've-
It, like,
Elliot used
the
to
thing
fuck
is, because
the
his
fuck.
points are so bad, instead of being like, oh right, yes, Ava, you have better points than me or something, he's just like, you use the popular side, you just take the popular side. Like, I actually
it's
had
not, though, is it?
suspicion, of Mythical's subs being fake, ever since I got to know him. Like, that wasn't because I just, oh yeah, Elliot told me, so I'll use that point in my video.
Popular opinion.
He just assumes it's popular opinion, that's why I used it, but I have my own theories. Like, he can't just say it's that because he hasn't got any good points
I mean,
himself.
for fuck's sake, Stink. What was the other one like?
Dank
Thanos-
Tank, Legend Envy,
Yeah, Thanos
PvP.
Fables or something. Like, of course,
Legend
they are
PvP.
definitely fake.
Yeah,
They're definitely
yeah,
fake. I'm
edgy
sorry.
faggot.
This is actually quite a big point that I want to talk about. So he made the video being like, why I dislike Fortnite stuff. Bear in mind, a lot of his subs are called like Visitor.
Yeah,
or
Fortnite names,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Stink and
Dank-
stuff. They all have like
Dank.
Fortnite profile
Yeah,
pictures,
so
names,
by
and
that
stuff.
logic, and they would have he started gaining subs rapidly and like these alternate accounts and during the time he streamed Fortnite. So his claim that they're real,
yeah.
okay, fine, claim that they're real, but surely if you subscribe to someone for a certain game and then they turn around and say,
Yeah,
"This
it's
game's
shit. They would
fucking
like.
awful," they ain't gonna stick around. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they're gonna bugger off. Exactly. It's like
I'm literally a Fortnite YouTuber myself. I know
Exactly.
exactly what happened.
Baby, Skate 3's downloaded. Took about 6 hours, but man don't care. Some fucking do some fucking kick flips and
Can
foot
someone
covers.
comment
ooh.
how many times Kears has just like
Just, yeah, said something utterly random.
yeah.
It's jokes, though.
Butterflies are pretty gay. Alright,
Kears, so I think I'm pretty
hey,
sure Kears, like,
Skate 3, baby! Fuck baby! Skate 3!
oh man. But yeah, I was gonna say like I said in my response to Mythical, I was like, well, Kears will even back me on this, but the drama, like, so Mythical tried to turn around and say the drama snide because he spoke about my sister. What? He's
Chat shit.
basically Kieran. Well, I
Exactly.
mean, Kieran, you explain.
Alright, so basically
By the way, in context, this was when Aawn, or like Zev, Aawn, and that lot were beefing like Mythical, me, Kears, and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen Kears.
Yeah, so basically wait, this is why we're in beef with Mythical right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically Mythical I was being rude. We were actually quite close. We like made like obviously 2 songs together or diss tracks together, and we were like, I would see ourselves as being like really close, and we were always like joking around, having like, and just being proper cushy to each other, and just just enjoying like YouTube scenes together, like both
Yeah, yeah.
ideas and that. So I generally saw him as a really, really good friend. Like he's like all this, and I was like obviously like really happy to be like finally be like drama's over. He's actually a really like alright guy. So he's
Yeah.
not actually you know this terrible person. So I'm there like so I mean for a couple months, maybe like a month or a month and a half. Me and him were proper getting along, and all of a sudden it just turned sour. And he kept. I thought I still to this day feel that he was just trying to turn me against Elliot.
Yeah.
Like, me and him, like
And he said that Elliot was trying to manipulate us. Fucking Christ.
See, this
yeah,
is the irony though. So he was talking shit to Kieran about me, and then Kieran told me because he was being loyal to me.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
because he did that, Mythical decided to claim Kieran was the.
Yeah. What the
It's
fuck?
completely pointless. Honestly.
Like,
Yeah, it made no sense. It really.
I mean,
didn't.
what does he expect you to do? Just like not tell you? Like, you're probably
Yeah,
better
yeah.
friends with Elliot.
No, I think
I
he
know,
expected me. I think this is what I think he was trying to do is like make me say something about Elliot, like basically
Yeah,
make
cause
me turn
drama.
against him.
Yeah.
So then if I went to you, he would be there like, well, I've got screen recordings of you calling Elliot a fat nonce.
See,
Like,
this is only backing up the point that he cares about having people on his side, because obviously it's clear that he wanted Kiers to say something, so obviously I'd get pissed off, and
And then
Mythical
you'd
would
just
like,
fall out with it, yeah, and you'd be on
yeah,
his
and
side.
obviously Kieran, obviously if he had snaked me, I wouldn't have spoken to him either for at least for a bit. Cause I think is I've known Kieran a while, a lot,
Yeah.
yeah,
since 2018, so I have a lot of respect, like mutual respect. But the point being, like, if you did speak shit about me, obviously I'd want to speak to him and stuff, but like. Mythical's obviously idea was to get Kieran on board so that when he decides to fully snake me and obviously make that video and web, he has Kieran to back him. And this is only, like I said, backing up the point that he cares so
Yeah.
much about having people on his side. And this is Aawn's the exact same. He
Yeah,
cares
they're
so
literally
much
just
about Devo supporting you.
They're literally clones. Like the thing is, he got salty just because we weren't choosing to be against you. Like because he doesn't. I generally
Right,
think.
sorry, am I not allowed to
I
have my
generally
own
think
opinion?
though. I generally think he just has a grudge on you, and he's just trying to use stuff to make points. So that if someone asks him,
Yeah,
why have you got a
no, the
problem?
thing
Say,
is,
here's the
yeah,
problems. But like he doesn't realistically,
he
he
doesn't
knows
he
it's
doesn't have a he
stupid
doesn't
that
have a
he's using those
reason.
points, but it's actually because he doesn't like you. Like
He just
you
doesn't like
you
yeah.
can't bring up random points. Like I hate a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, but I don't just try and call them out with old proof to make an excuse to hate on them because. Like I'm like I hate them, but I don't have a reason to argue with them and just start stuff up on them. So I'm like, it doesn't matter, just leave them be.
Yeah, I guarantee though, the second Elliot makes a fucking move, like Aawn will just be there, waiting for him to do one small thing, and then he'll pull you out
I mean, you
for
gotta
it, and
remember,
just say, "Oh
like,
yeah."
you lot have been in like on the other side where like you've been in like a group with them because no doubt there'll be a group with them like him, Rick, Mythical, and etc. Like
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. They made loads of them.
yeah, I mean, but you've been in there when they've had that group against me, against like shore players
Yeah,
and whatever.
yeah, we have.
You guys know what it's like to be on their side, and
Yeah, I know.
It's petty. It's one of those that
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
like
just
no,
petty.
but the thing is, we were on the side, but that doesn't mean we were like, oh yeah, on yeah,
Yeah,
you're right for everything. We were sat there just like, this is stupid. And
We
at
were
that
just
time,
observing it, to be honest.
we were like, we're not going to get involved. They kept adding us to groups like, we don't have anything to do, so we're leaving the group chat. And he was like, fine, like this is what happened when like Zev was making, I think it was a 40-minute video on someone at the time. 40 minutes like surprised me a lot, considering now Mythical's got a fucking hour one. Like we were like. I think me and my brother just like, yeah, Tom, we was like, no,
Yeah.
we don't want to watch a 40-minute video about some random people. And like, well, fair enough. I know these people will, so if you don't like it, then fuck off. And we're like, the thing is, like, this is Aawn. He's supposed to be our friend, and he's like telling us to fuck off if we don't like a drama that he's
Yeah,
got
and
into.
he added us to the group in the first place. So like, why would you even invite us if you know we don't give a shit about random drama? Like, if we're
That's
not
the thing.
involved, why would you have
A lot of the time, at that time, more or less, ever since we met on, we were actually alright. But months after that, and we started to like meet you and Kieran, like we started to know how you worked more.
right
So
from wrong, yeah.
we were like, we were thinking to ourselves, right? Elliot has got a point. Like, we were just taking your points, and we're like, this is right. But if we say anything about this to Aawn, he's just gonna get mad at us. So we were just like.
Yeah.
trying to just say like, yeah, I don't really like that
Thing is,
Elliot dude, but
I've always admired how you two like say it how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can guarantee you, if me and Kieran did anything that was controversial, you would be the first people to call us out for it, and that's what I respect about you two because you don't care about like what people are going to think, and I really want to have that sort of same mentality to an
Alright,
extent.
no, Elliot. Let's put it to the test. Alex is a stupid. No, how about no?
I'm not trying to ruin my reputation, but no, yeah, I do admire it. But I was going to say, the most ironic thing about Orn actually is he criticizes me for apparently jumping in out of nowhere towards Aeon to be sort of implying that I get myself involved with drama that doesn't involve me. Yeah, this whole Zev situation, he added me to a group chat I had nothing to do
Exactly.
with.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he was saying to me, "Oh yeah, well, but Elliot's always the one who starts drama with me," and I was like, "Oh, and you literally just asked me like 5 minutes ago if I could add Elliot to the group, so you could purposely have a fucking argument with him. You're gonna
hang on,
say that
how
he
can you
starts
say
beef."
that? Because I didn't even know of him until I saw Mythical's community post being like, "Oh, watch
Yeah.
this if you want to know." Like, what?
Yeah, but you know what happened though? It's like basically I said no, I'm not adding Elliot to the group because I'm good with him. I'm not gonna add him to the group so you guys can start like fucking going ape shit on him for no reason.
oh, it may up.
Yeah, it's sort of calm. But no, that's I totally agree with what you're saying.
It's just pointless. The stream's reaching 1 hour and 45 minutes, so
Jesus.
I'm wondering
Can I
if
just
if you finished like saying anything before we end it.
yeah, I was gonna say, is there anyone else want to like say anything to finish on? I think my conclusion on
Subscribe
the
to Kiers.
situation, my conclusion on the situation is like I'll
Alright,
happily
I'm back.
I'll happily listen to what he has to say. I didn't respond the first time. I won't respond the second time. It's not worth it. Like this kid thrives in drama. I think everyone with a brain cell can see that. I mean, he
Yeah,
talks
Owen
about me
does, yeah,
jumping in.
for sure.
He talks about me jumping into situations, but I can't remember a drama within this community where he hasn't been involved in.
Exactly, yeah.
You
He
put
says.
yourself involved.
I said, yeah, we were saying to him, I think me and Zavo, we were like, "You're gonna say other people start drama, but isn't it so weird that you always seem to be involved in every bit of drama that goes on?" It's like, "Oh, Orn's there." It's like you must.
It's
be
like he
starting,
thinks
'cause,
he's like the judgmentation in like everything. It's like, oh, I have the place to
his
say everything.
opinion is like, yeah. It's like,
yeah, but
mate,
like I was saying before I had to mute my mic, I was saying that basically I said I wasn't going to add you to the group, Elliot, because I was like, I'm good with him now, and I don't want to add him because like that would like I don't want to get shit started in a group because I could just tell the moment that I add you, they'd go fucking ballistic and start making really stupid points. So I was like, no, I'm not adding him. And then they started saying, oh yeah, just because you suck his balls and stuff. And I was like, wait, what? So I'm meant to just add him so you guys can just start saying random shit about him, like, and you're gonna say that he starts drama when you're the one asking me to add him to the group. Like, you're clearly trying to start drama if you want me to add something.
Fucking twat. You can just.
He's just
Why are you,
retarded.
All I'll do
why
is I'll make
you
a response to his video because I can't wait. Actually, he's trying to claim it'll like almost like it's gonna destroy me and that all that sort of shit. But like in a sense, like the thing is, he's gonna do what Mythical does and like label me as Zava, which is fair enough. That is my main name. But instead of like, he's that kind of person who'd get people over to my gaming channel to ruin that reputation, which has got nothing to do with my rant channel.
The idea that of like he's been cancelled that badly that people are actually like searching everything about him. I mean, like if he has any respect for you, which bearing in mind, like obviously I wouldn't say you were up his ass when he was beefing me, but you still supported him, and I think he
Yeah.
should respect that a little bit more. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I think he just took the advantage. Like, yep, they're supporting me. Now they're off my ass thinking, fuck off. It's like,
yeah, I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
do whatever I
even
want.
gonna thank me or
Yeah,
my
no,
brother for the
absolutely.
fact
Yeah,
that
I
we
know,
were there
Owen was
for
just
him.
like you, basically. Oh, I don't care if they're actually being nice to me and supporting me. I'm just going to look like I'm like the popular figure, like, oh, I've got these guys backing me up. But then as soon as we switch to your side to support you, it's like, oh, apparently that's bull sucking.
I
Like,
mean,
what?
I've been the same with you lot since we've sort of like been alright for the last like
Yeah.
month and a half. I've been the exact same as I would be with one of my team members. Like, I'm not the type of guy to sort of try and get people to arse lick me. Like, I respect people's opinion, and ironically, the amount of arguments we have within our team, it's like there are times where it's like this isn't even healthy. Like, we are the complete opposite yes men, but the thing is, like when it comes down to it, of course they're going to support someone that's obviously supported them. But Like, I would never say that I've sort of built this sort of like reputation of like I'm gonna get people to ask me so they can do whatever I say, sort of thing. And I think
It's sad.
when you kind of look
Yeah.
down, on
Such a
like,
fake thing. I mean,
Orn's
know.
kind of doing what he's like. He needs to practice what he's preaching in a way, because if anything, he's just talking himself into such a hole where he's actually calling me out for something that he's doing.
I know.
Exactly.
It's not gonna look good on him anyway, but like,
I've created my
yeah.
skate through character, boys.
Ooh, let's go.
I'll let you not hear this because I think.
I
Yeah.
mean, even though, like, obviously, like, we do apologize. This podcast has been so long. I mean, this has been quite a long overdue podcast. I've actually really enjoyed it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
We
Yeah.
actually built our guts out.
obviously, everyone's channels, like second and main channels, will be in the description. So if you guys want to go and check them out,
Sicko.
if you want to watch Zavo's response to Orm, etc. If you want to watch his IFA's Rainbow Six Siege, etc.
Thank you.
Go and check them out. And obviously, yeah, we'll probably be back after the Orn and Zavo etc. situation sorted, or like not sorted in a way, but just like when it's an actual update to the situation and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
and we're looking at bringing guests on.
I'm a fucking sicko skateboarder.
We're looking to bring in some guests as well to give like a fresh perspective. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can't say shit about being
Oh yeah, there was
biased.
one thing we didn't mention though about Orm. I think it was actually Rick though, wasn't it? Before we like try and end this or anything, this podcast.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Rick was like talking so much shit, saying how you wouldn't get on calls, Avo, saying that you were a pussy, and then when you went on call, he didn't even speak.
I know,
He
that's what
muted his
happened.
mic.
It's happened with Orn. I went on a call with him like ages ago, and I said to him, "Go on then, join the call." And he's like, "Okay, N-word this and that." Like, "Oh, I will." He joined, and then he fucking the first thing he's like, just like ear raping it. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he just sort of like went quiet. I started explaining stuff, and when I put him to the test and basically called him for being a pussy, then he started forcing himself to talk, and he sounded like he was shitting himself. And
He
then
would be.
with Rick, I mean, I called him a pussy, and he still sat there and said absolutely fuck all. And then after the call
know.
ended, because he knew we'd stop talking, he then started saying, "Oh, you got your brother on." Like, I didn't. I didn't go to my brother's room and say,
Yeah,
"Hey
I was
Tom,
just
can
in
you
the
help
room
me
the
here?"
same time you were talking.
I was
but
just
yeah, I was
talking to
just
him about the
there, so-
messages, showing him how fucking retarded they were.
Yeah, and then we saw Rick's calling you out, calling you a pussy, saying join call.
So I was like,
we
"Fine,
went on
go on a call."
and at this point, Rick was like proper ball sucking me over Will, like saying, "Oh, Zypher's the better twin." And then he must have been shocked because when I went on there, I just started saying what I thought about him because obviously secretly Will had been showing Xavier, shit. He'd been showing me the messages, basically saying what Rick had been saying to him, and obviously at the same time as Rick was trying to bullshit me, at the same time I was thinking to myself, this Rick guy is retarded. So I was like, get him on call now. So Will put the call on. And then I started talking down the mic, like, come on, if you're going to call him a pussy, plug your mic in and say it. And he didn't do anything. He just sat there being a complete coward, just like sat there. And he was just messaging over the Discord group. He wasn't like talking on the calls. I'm like, what the hell is this all about? And it's all right. But like, it was the same with Orn. Like, when you got fed up of him just not speaking and making stupid noises, you left the group and left the call, and you said, "Well, fuck you. You're not going to speak."
And
so
then he tried the
I'm
cheat
gonna
to call me a
And then
pussy.
yeah, you're saying you're a pussy. You left the
Fucking
call, but like, you
neek.
weren't saying anything. You just sat there.
You're pussies!
You're a pussy. You're a pussy. And then you join the call, and he's like,
thing is, right?
Yeah, and he orgasms down the mic.
he's like,
All good.
I know for a fact, right, that the reason Rick doesn't go against Orn is because he knows what Orn will do if he does that. And
Yeah.
Zavo's actually experiencing it that now.
Yeah.
Rick knows for a fact, because me and Kears has been in a call with Ave, Mythical, and exactly everyone back in December. And Rick actually agreed to end the beef. And Kears was, I don't know if you guys were there actually. Kears was definitely there when Rick was actually there, like, yeah, I can't really be bothered for drama anymore.
Yeah.
The thing is, the second he speaks to Orn, he's completely different. I think he's scared. And I think he's going to make a number of reasons against that. But I genuinely do think that he is scared to go against Orn.
Yeah, it's 100%
he
because
probably is though.
Rick-
He told me so
Rick
much shit
is
on message.
a lot
like-
less like good with like phrasing what he's trying to point across. So as soon as Orn says something,
Grammar's awful.
as soon as Orn says something, it's almost like he's just, sucking up to like, oh yeah, you're right, or you're right, just like he has to be there. It's almost like he's
Proper
been
yes man.
forced. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, like I've talked to Rick about Aawn, and he was actually saying to me on I don't have the messages anymore. I could try and find them, but this was like last year, like midway 2019. I think it would be like the end of 2019. He was actually saying to me that he was like afraid to tell Aawn what he actually thinks of him. Like he was telling me that he hated a lot of things about Aawn. He was saying he thought Aawn did a lot of shitty things, a lot of scummy things, and he actually hated him to some extent. And
Kind of
he said
brainwashing him.
and he was saying to me that please don't tell Aawn this. Like I don't want to fall out with him. Like so, I was like, okay.
You gotta feel bad
And
for
then
him in a way.
I slowly brought it up into a conversation, and then Aawn was like, oh yeah, you can just tell me, Rick. And I was thinking to myself, well, you can't really, because I know for the
The thing is,
second he does that, you'll go fucking ballistic and say, oh Rick, why do you think that? Why do you think that,
Wait.
Rick?
that's the thing.
Wait,
I had my
wait,
opinions on
wait.
Orn, like, and he just fucking threw a tantrum.
So I do apologise for interrupting. So I was just scrolling down
That's
through my
alright.
old DMs, right?
Yeah.
Rick's old account, he's named it MVP Elliot.
Yeah, now he's
Oh,
changed. I
wow.
think he's changed it again now. It's the same account. He's changed it to
No,
Mythical or something.
I know. I've literally fully just gone into it like right now. MVP
Oh.
Elliot hashtag 0014. And then, see, the thing is, I can guarantee you some mad screenshot of me doing something is going to be brought up in his video. I can
Yeah.
guarantee you
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, don't have the like, elite agent logo on it.
Do you know what would be the funniest
Mm.
thing? Wait, is it? I swear it's possible to like change your like.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna randomize my number. Is it possible to randomize your Discord
I
number?
don't know
Oh
actually.
no, you
I've
can
never
just
been able to
change it. You can literally just
Yeah.
change the number and it'll give you a new
Mythical
strand.
has his as like 6969.
Yeah, 6969. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, funny.
Oh, funny, big man.
You would have thought someone else would have used the same thing though, like 696.
Yeah.
It's one of those fucking things. But yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, if they turn around to like, what is it? Make this mad screenshot. It kind of just shows they haven't changed, like,
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
But
I mean, they
yeah,
haven't, to be honest.
true.
They're just as immature as they were before. Like, it's just stupid though. Like, I was saying to him, like, can we just end the drama? Like last year, I think it was like the end of last year. I was like, please, can we just end the drama at this point? Like, it's completely pointless. And then all was like, oh yeah, I am trying to end the drama, but Elliot keeps starting it again. And I was thinking, well, he's not though. You're the one leaving like really fucking abusive comments in his comment section, like literally dragging it on, and you're gonna actually say to me, oh, I'm trying to end it. Are you absolute rubbish? Like, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys wouldn't know all of this because you weren't in groups with them, but honestly, they used to come to us about loads of things and just talk so much shit about you, Elliot. And
It's
the
no,
stuff
it's
they
a case
complained
of
about was just
it's a
petty,
case
it
of
was
like
sad.
two siding or some shit,
Really
or
petty.
that just talking shit about people's back. It's like after like after this whole thing went on with Elliot and Orn, he would just share stuff that were completely unneeding, a bit like Mythical with his second channel, just like making fun of you, Elliot, for literally no fucking reason and just being a massive shit chatter basically, and like. That's what happened when I fell out with him as well. Like, he just came to Tom and Rick on message and started talking shit about me for everything I do. It's like,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hell.
And what's
think-
also weird is Rick and Orn kept saying, oh yeah, yeah, they were basically saying you, Xavier. They were saying, "Oh yeah, you're the one starting drama." Yet they were the ones that kept messaging you, calling you Dick Fusion on some really bent
Yeah,
names. Like,
because
when
of
you're
my
calling
choice
Dick
of
Fusion.
name. Yeah, at the start of the
Yeah,
year,
they
yeah.
kept coming back to you
Oh
and
yeah,
constantly
Duke
starting
Fusion.
up.
Wasn't that like your Terraria channel?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it was.
do that and then I just kind of gave up on it.
But yeah,
I've
that's
never
the
played
thing.
Terraria, but all I know is it's like a shit
Thing is,
Minecraft.
I can
That's
guarantee,
what everyone said.
considering like the difference between like our little group and theirs is our group doesn't sort of resolve around like us being like, right, they're making a video, let's all just group together and blah blah. They're definitely like that. Like everyone
Yeah.
is definitely like, right, we're doing this, everyone doing this, that. The thing is, with people like Mythical and Rick, technically that's going to work because they've all got the same mindset of if we have more people and then we win the argument.
Yeah.
I guarantee you now, they know that Zavo was upset, and Zypher as well, obviously with the stalkers. I can guarantee you now they're going to try and replicate exactly what made you quit your original channels in the first. So my
Yeah.
advice would be, if you can take that and be like, do you know what? I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna carry on doing what I want to do.
I think
Then
one
Yeah,
thing I've
we've come
learned,
to
I
that
think
point,
that
to be honest.
I think they're all each other's sheep. If you know what I mean, they all sheep each other.
Yeah.
Like, there's no leader like amongst them. Like
But we'd also feel like we're
Like-
more individual. We'll choose where we need to join in or where we need to like
Yeah.
back our sides
none
up.
of us
Yeah.
are sheep, but all with us, none of us are sheep. There's no leader. But then none of them.
They don't have a fucking clue what direction
all
to
of
go
them
to. They just
are
follow
sheep,
each
but
other.
there's still no leader. Like, yeah, basically if I don't know, Bowies does something, Mythical would comment like say if they said, oh, they spam this, Mythical would spam it, they will spam it, and if
They'll listen,
Mythical
won't they?
went, oh, let's spam.
You got to
Yeah,
remember,
exactly.
whether they use them or not, Rick and Aawn both they both own several accounts. You got the Aawn, you got the Corone
You got
clan
you got
thingy, I forgot.
Frizzly. You've got
Corone.
Yeah,
Frizzly.
but if you think about it, so does Zavo, but
You've got
like,
Onimus
Zavo
Zero.
has-
Rick has that one as well.
True,
Onimus
but
Zero.
you got to remember, like Rick also has like the John Adam, the Coca-Cola Pro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
his the John
But
Adam.
the thing about them, they have more hidden ones. We like Zavo just like he don't care. He's made these not to subscribe to himself. He's made these to send hate to someone. He's made these to like comedy, just take the piss.
Yeah.
So I think that's the difference with.
That's the thing.
I mean, I think their group is just full double standards. They want it to be one rule for them, separate rule for us. Because I can guarantee you now, right? Leading back to that drama with Mythical Kiers and me, Finn telling Kiers to kill himself. If that was me, he would be like crucifying me.
Yeah.
He would crucify me so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he like the thing is, back in September when he made his dark side of MVP, he called me out for apparently telling someone to kill themselves. Yet when he does it, it's an edgy joke. Like,
It's an
you're so
edgy
sensitive.
joke. It just said it, and like he said it was an edgy joke, and then said he was out of anger. Like, for fuck's sake, make your mind up. What is it?
Literally conflicting
Yeah,
statements.
true.
It's either a joke or you meant it. I mean, if you're angry and you say it, it's obviously because you're angry. So there's an intent behind it. You're either joking or you're not. Make your fucking mind up. And another thing I was going to say, Aawn, obviously, this whole the striking situation, like, technically there's an argument that it's illegal, and if it is, then yeah, I've already accepted that sort of responsibility. Obviously, there's a case to be made that actually defends my point, but they're talking about doing something that's illegal. He's trying to falsely label another content creator as a paedophile, which is also illegal.
And then looking through laws and basically just assuming it meets his standard when it could mean a completely different fucking thing. Like,
and not only that, Mythical's made fake screenshots of me and them lot, which is also defamation of character.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you lot want to take me to court, you fucking do that. I really couldn't care. Like there's arguments to be made to
Take
defend.
you to court.
I mean,
take you to court for fucking drama. Like, Jesus Christ, they need to grow up.
Mythical's the type of guy to turn around and say that. That's the thing. I mean,
I
technically,
can take you to court.
I could. I said this. I said like, I could actually take Mythical to court. It's YouTube drama. Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say, does anyone else have anything to say?
Nah, I don't.
Before
I'm
we
probably
Not
just gonna
really.
save most of my stuff anyway till
I
like
don't
the
know,
video.
I just went. I just
You know,
came
when
back.
Orn makes the
Miss-
video, I'll just
Subscribe
like,
to Kiers or Bigfoot would fuck
mean-
your mum.
Ooh.
oh,
Maybe-
spooky.
Maybe we can even do like a live reaction, like all four of us. Like, so let's say someone screams.
Oh yeah, if Orn makes a video, then we
Yeah.
should all like react to it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
His
yeah,
shitty
we could.
points. Yeah, because his
the thing that-
points would be.
But then he'd be like, "Oh,
absolute
where's the
nonsense.
video on your Zavo rants?" And like, go check the fucking
The thing is,
podcast.
it'd be so much
Wait,
easier if you had PlayStation
podcast.
because like Elliot like he can save it and put it onto Share Factory and we can
Yeah,
all
we
like
did that to
watch it.
Xavier's video. I was
Yeah.
reacting to your video on Mythical, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, let's watch it together." So I downloaded it.
And he literally shit himself. He literally shit himself. Like, oh.
That's a private story. That's too good.
Yeah. If you guys want to know what that is, if you're watching this, you must be a real one. So you lot can know.
Hashtag reveal Elliot's secret. There you go.
Yeah, it was all Elliot's sick.
But yeah, no, we do.
I'm just gonna say it's a shitty story.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we do thank you all for watching. Like I said, check out everyone's channel in the description, and yeah, we should be back probably within. I mean, it's gonna be uploaded in like half an hour, knowing our luck, but if they
I don't really
care,
care if people watch this because I just had a laugh with it.
As long as we're having like a fun time, just chilling
Oh,
on the
mate.
call, I guess
Yeah,
that's what it is.
that's what I mean.
Like, if
like,
anyone watches it, that's up to them, I guess.
But yeah, there's not much really to say. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Subscribe to
yeah.
kids.
Subscribe to I'm just kidding.
Subscribe to Mythical.
Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Mythical right now,
I
guys.
bet, no, I bet
Oh,
people
my
are taking
fucking
this
dad will
seriously.
touch you up.
I bet people are taking this seriously, like really thinking that I'm like I'm just gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna be out in public giving up posters. Subscribe to kids. Subscribe to kids. Like the
Taking
whole
some
time
lamp
I've just been
posters, yeah.
taking the piss, and then there's people are gonna be like, "Oh, God, kids does is self promote."